kept saying it's the computer in front of you, but then he went over here to the other computer and he did something. I'm like, well, you told me to do that. All right, guys. All right, guys. Here we go. Goose Troop it is. Goose Troop it is. Here we go.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. With me, as always, is my co-host Cindy, the lovely Cindy. Cindy, how have you been this week?
Well, it's been an up and down week, so
Has it?
yeah. My aunt, I went and saw her today, and I don't think she's going to last much longer. So
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah.
Were you
But
close
I
to
don't
your
know.
aunt?
Yes,
You
yes,
are. You're a close knit family. I've noticed you, all of you guys.
we are.
That's good. That's good to see and hear,
You see,
actually.
see my Easter bunnies back here. That's what me and the granddaughters did.
Oh, you guys colored them and painted them this week?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, there we go. There we go.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
one in the
see,
middle is very pretty, and the one on the left is all purple.
Yeah.
And if
so
you'll
oh
notice, we have a third person here on the show.
yeah,
Welcome everybody to the show today on a special guest. I would say, Cindy, wouldn't you? A special
yes, he's
guest
Special,
special.
today.
He's special.
special
Yeah,
shirt.
We have Steve on today. Thank you for joining us today, Steve.
No problem.
Thank you for joining us. And if you have
Appreciate having me.
no, man, well, I like having you on. I really do. I like having you on, especially because Cindy and I work better when there's a third, as you know. Like when Kirby's
Oh,
on, we work better as a. I don't know if you noticed that, but we kind of work better when there's a third.
oh yeah, it does.
I thought so too. It kind of just flows. Kind of flows a little bit better. But all right, on today's show, guys, I didn't want to get too involved in personal issues, Cindy. I didn't want you to get exposed too much about your personal life. That's why I wasn't trying to be rude, just to cut you off or
that's
anything.
fine.
I was
Honey.
like, you don't have to talk personal if you don't want to. But I did want to talk not personal stuff today, but I wanted to start like the improvise or imagination, if you will, on today's Goose Troop. Imagination, guys.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna have questions for you, and then I will
Okay.
tell my version of it as well. Or I can go. I'll tell you what. Since Steve is our special guest, we'll let him go. Would you rather go first or last, Steve?
Last.
Okay,
Last.
we'll let Steve go last. I'll tell
We're
mine, and then Cindy, you
trying to make
tell
something up.
no, no, not that type of show, guys. You know I don't do that type of show here. I do a nice family show. At least I try. I try. All right. So it's basically just imagination, scenarios, if you will, of what you would do or what you would be. Okay, is all it is today. And as you know, Cindy, my favorite's always Smirnoff Ice Pink Lemonade.
Oh.
Do we have any of those? Steve, did you get a chance to watch that show last week that Sydney and I did the
Oh yeah, I did. I
oh,
did.
what did you think of that one, buddy?
Well, I learned a lot. I definitely won't try an IPA. That's for sure.
I agree. I still have the leftovers. They're still here.
No. You can keep them. You can keep them.
Yeah.
But
they, might,
go ahead, Steve.
they might be interesting names, but it doesn't sound like they have a very good taste.
So none
No,
of them
no.
will. No.
Yeah, you're right. We should have expanded on the names a little bit, Steve. You might be right there. We should have expanded on the names a little bit, Cindy,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
maybe went off on some tangents
Dirt
about
Dirt Wolf should have been your first clue. Dirt being the first name.
Yeah, I like that one was awful. Would you say that one was the worst, right? That one we gave like a negative.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was just awful. All right, guys, welcome to Goose Troop. I am Goose. Cindy's in my top right, and a special guest today is Steve. Glad you could be with us, amigo. Glad you could be with us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dude, I wanted to play you, but then in MLB the show, I wanted to play you, but I did the show to do, and then I was looking at trades. How often do you
Oh.
look at trades on that game?
Uh-huh. Uh,
How often do you look at trades?
Do what?
How often do you look at trades in MLB?
Every time I go on, usually.
Yeah, I
But
do
I hadn't
too.
got anything from you yet. I mean, a little
I
while
didn't
ago.
maybe okay. I was looking at your team, but I was like, I didn't know what. Anyways, I don't want to talk about MLB the show that much because Cindy tunes us out.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
on today's
She's like, oh, here we go.
yeah, really.
I
You know,
get a quick nap.
we did a show a couple a couple weeks ago. Yeah, really. We did a show a couple weeks ago about remember Cindy, if you recall, on things that in our past time that maybe we kind of make it to a bad habit, so maybe become an addiction. It is, Steve, for you. A few weeks ago, we did that show, if you recall, Cindy. And Steve, for you, is MLB the show, and has it become an addiction, and is it forming a bad habit where you're playing the game and not necessarily doing your laundry or doing the things that you have to
Oh,
do?
oh, definitely,
It,
definitely.
it has gotten in the way of some things.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Two
Cooking
things.
dinner,
Hold on.
cooking dinner.
Uh,
Oh, I see.
Goose, they
Yeah.
said to turn your volume down just a little. You're
If I
popping.
turn it down, my brother yells at me.
Well,
He's the one that said to do it.
okay, then push the mic back just a little bit.
Okay, because he yells at me.
Okay, now speak.
All right, he yells at me like I'm like,
Up, pull forward a little bit now.
for the love of Pete, man.
Okay,
See how many times you get him to do it.
okay, let's try again.
Jackass alert! Jackass alert! Steve, you're a guest on the show. You became a jackass right away. You know what? On this show, I have a circle, okay? And Carl and Cindy have not yet made the circle.
Oh, well, yeah.
Friend. Are you trying to get in my circle of inner friends? Are you?
Well, it would be nice, but you know, I'm not going to force my way in.
We didn't even start off inside the circle.
No, you guys are yet to still get inside the circle, and I can't remember how many times I've kicked you out of the circle.
Oh, yeah.
He became a vampire.
I know I've been kicked out of the circle many times.
Have you?
Our Slayer is in this
Oh,
book.
yeah.
Oh, much
Oh, yeah.
up.
What is that nonsense? Not that type of show, dude. Not that type of show.
Blade should be in there.
Is Blade in there?
Blade is in there.
From the Wesley Snipes movie?
Very, very much so. Blade and Hannibal.
What is that?
Hey,
Nonsense. All right. On today's show, guys, I want to ask a few questions and we'll talk about it. Like improvise with imagination, all right? Or use your imagination if you can. All right. The first one is, as many have asked before, and they get a little more in depth, I guess you can say. I won't ask. Okay, I won't ask that one. That one's just ridiculous. All right. Because it's always like, okay, I'll just start off with the first one. It's easy. What superpower do you wish you always had and could use in your daily life? What superpower do you wish you had that you could use in a daily life that would help you in your daily life? Not seeing through clothes, Steve. That's not what we're going here.
Okay.
That's not what we're going with. All right. Not okay. One of them is, what superpower do you wish you always had? For me, I always wish that I had the ability. I know it's going to sound cuckoo, crazy, but all of them are. Let's face it, all of them are going to sound crazy. I always wish I had the ability to read people better.
Wow.
To be able to read them.
Wow, that's really crazy.
I think so.
Well, because, you know what? Because I was just thinking the same thing. I was just thinking, I wish I could be able to read somebody's mind.
Yeah, I would love to be able to read like not every single thought, because let's face it, all of us have crazy thoughts and weirdo thoughts.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All of us. But for me, it was always like, I want to be able to read that person's mind at this particular time. Like, what is that person thinking? You know? I would probably want that in my life, to be honest. To be able to read not only not your thoughts all the time, but just particular ones, you know, in certain situations. Like, I think that would be helpful. All right, now I don't know how to get the chat room back on, but I don't really care. I can't get it back on. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do.
Okay. Some people have said they'd like to be invisible. Kind of. At first, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, but invisible could lead to, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Invisible could lead to doing bad things. I'm not talking about doing bad things, or, you know, like, not things like that. Like, because you see what I'm saying? Like, being invisible means a pervert would walk into a lady's restroom or into a locker room, or you know, robbing a bank or something, going behind the teller and stealing money. That leads to bad things, bad intentions. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is something that you could use in your daily life that would, you know, help you in a positive way, not necessarily a maniacal or an evil way, so to speak.
The other thing I think I would like to be really strong. It's like a superpower, like a Superman, Superwoman.
Yeah, but what would you do with that strength, though? I mean, how would you use it in your everyday life? How would you use it?
Oh, you could get places faster. You could do things faster. I think you could. I think you would adapt it to your life. It would help
Being
getting
super strong?
chores and things done, and yeah, I could fly too. I'm Superman or Superwoman.
Yeah.
Could flying lead to maybe doing some things that aren't necessarily good? Could flying lead to things maybe?
Are you on a one-track mind or what? You're thinking all the bad things.
Yeah, but I mean, other than like getting to and from work faster or getting to the
I could go
grocery
outside,
store faster.
I could trim the tree. I could just fly up to the branch and get. And if I need to get on the roof, there I am. There's other things. Just got to think the right way.
I understand, but I always
Yeah.
think certain superpowers would lead to doing bad things. I would think.
Well, certainly one
reading,
would. Yeah.
reading people's minds could lead to bad things. You could read their thoughts and change that
Right.
to however you wanted.
That's true.
Oh, you mean manipulate conversations or manipulate
Yeah.
the way
Like-
you're thinking?
Like I could read Irene's mind right now, and I haven't maybe ever even met Irene.
Let me guess what number she's thinking of. Can I guess what number she's thinking of, Steve?
I know exactly what number she's
You
thinking.
tell me if I'm right or wrong, Cindy. and
Okay.
Steve. I'm gonna say between 1 and 100. I'm gonna say
But between 68
I'll
and
say
70.
68. Am I wrong?
Probably, yeah.
Or 69? Maybe.
Yeah, I
69.
bet. Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah. Okay. Here's another question, then, guys. Here's another question for you. Okay, that one's always been asked, through time. What superpower would you like? If you
Yes.
had 3 wishes from a genie, what would those 3 wishes be?
Wow.
Again, because see here, I was thinking on this question, guys. I'll go first, then we'll go to Cindy, and then we'll go to Steve. All right, I was thinking on this question, right? Here's what I was thinking again. All right, if you had 3 wishes and only 3 wishes that you could wish from a genie or what have you, right? Is it wrong to say? Would it be wrong to say, well, I want $1 million, or I want health for myself. I want for myself. Things like I want a brand new Ferrari. Things like that. Is that wrong way of thinking? If I say, well, I want the Ferrari, I want the money, I want the health. Is that a wrong way of thinking? And is it obviously it's selfish, but is that the wrong way of thinking? Or is that just human nature to say, well, I want the $1 million? Is it wrong to say that I want the Ferrari? Because if you had 3 wishes, right? Why wouldn't I say, well, I want Cindy? Okay, my 3 wishes are, my first one is to have Cindy, Steve, and Goose get Ferraris. All right? Bang, that'd be my first wish, right?
Right.
That's an unselfish wish, correct? Because I'm thinking of others. Whether you keep the car or you guys sell it for whatever you want to do with the money, right? That's an unselfish wish, correct? So I've been thinking really hard on this subject, on this question. Do I just wish for money for myself? Do I just wish health for myself? Do I wish a Ferrari for myself? And how is that viewed? Is it viewed, once again, because all these things I'm going to ask could become and used as bad things, correct, guys?
Or good.
Yeah.
You could wish for $1 million and still do good with it. Doesn't mean you're necessarily going to spend it on just yourself.
But that $1 million could lead to doing stupid things.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
sure, it could be either way. Yeah.
All right, so I guess my 3 wishes, guys. I'll go first. Like I said, I'll go first, and Cindy, and then Steve. All right. My 3 wishes would be one first and foremost is health for me and my family, obviously, and friends and family, close friends. I'm sorry, guys, you have not made the circle. I can't wish health for you because you have not made the circle. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Once you get in, but you're in once you get in. All right, no, in all seriousness, I think health would be first and foremost for me and my loved ones, people close to me. I think that would be the most important thing. I think because without health, what have you got?
Right.
What is money good for? What is that Ferrari good for? It's not.
Right.
And then I think the second thing is I would wish for is to be honest, is I know it's gonna sound cheesy. It's gonna sound cheesy, and it's unrealistic. But all these fantasy things that we've been asking is unrealistic. So I'm gonna say, in a perfect world, my second wish would be erase the racism in this country.
Uh-huh.
Erase the hate and the anger people have just because you're Republican, I'm Democrat. You're this, I'm that. Just because you're Catholic and I'm Muslim or whatever. Erase that.
Oh yeah.
You have the right to choose to be whatever you want to be. That is your right in this country. So my second wish is erase that. And then people will start coming together rather than drifting apart. So that would be my second wish. That is, like I said, these might be cheesy to you, but I've really given this a lot of thought, as you can tell, guys. I've given it. Okay, my third wish. Should I tell my third wish, or should I go on to Cindy?
You can go ahead and tell your third wish.
Okay, I'll do my third one. My third one, obviously, is after health and after erasing the hatred and racism that really lingers in this country. Because I don't understand that necessarily because we're all different nationalities. The three of us are different nationalities.
Mhm.
So how can you hate each other? Come on, that's what America's made of. Come on,
Huh.
nonsense to me. So my third one it would be to be able to. I know it's gonna sound cheesy, but like working for me is. I mean, obviously, I don't know many people in my life that enjoy working. Like I like my job and I'm okay at it. I'm getting better at it. I will say I'm getting better at it. But I don't like having to work every day. You know what I mean? Like if we could somehow I'm not saying, toss me $1 million, but I'm saying I'd rather not work if I didn't have to. And live my life the way I want to do and what I want to do with it. That would be my third wish. So in a way, that third one is selfish, isn't it? Because I'm only thinking of myself. I'm not saying. What is that noise?
I don't know.
You guys hear that? Oh, okay. All right. So Cindy, I go on to you, my dear. I go on to you. I don't know what that is in that background. What is that noise?
Well, my first wish is I think I'd like to time travel. I'd like to go back. And I think that would be cool. And then, if I ever got lonesome from my mom and dad or somebody, I could go back in time and see them again.
And see them.
Another thing, I would think I would ask for money, but I'm not sure how much I would ask for, but I would use it to help people. I just think that would be so cool, but I wouldn't want them to know that it was me. I would like to do it anonymously.
Anonymously.
Yeah.
Now, see that's an act of kindness right there, right, Steve? Like she doesn't want to be notarized by what she did.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want to
Right.
have anyone know that. Hey, I gave Steve $100,000 to help him out. She doesn't
Right.
want you to know that she did it though.
And the last one would be the health one too. I would like to have good health, for myself, and and depending on what the rules were, I would want it for others too, but I don't know what the rules
Yeah.
are.
The loved ones you have in your life, sure.
And maybe I don't know how I could come out with it, but people end up in especially with my aunt being sick, how they want to put them in the nursing homes. I wish there was a way that they just didn't warehouse them, that they actually worked with them. That bothers me.
Yeah. Because once you're in there, let's face it, they kind of.
Lots of time, and it's just by accident. I call them funeral homes, even though they're not going. That mean they're going there to die most of the time, But
That's sad.
anyway, that's what I wish.
And for you, Steve, our special guest today, Steve, your 3 wishes, sir.
Well, I think my first wish, of course, would be like Cindy. I like to go back in time, maybe right the wrongs that I did or other people did, or,
Yeah.
stuff like that, and definitely, made a lot of mistakes in my past. So I'll go back and maybe change those things for the better,
That's a good wish.
Trying to be a better person. I haven't necessarily been the best person in the world.
Mm.
I've done a lot of wrong in my life.
But you realize it now, though, right? You
Yeah,
realize.
I realize it now, and in a way, yes, I pay for it in a way with my health and everything else because some of the wrongs that I did caused certain health issues now that I pay for now. But and then
Do you
of
think
course,
that's punishment for you, Steve? Do you feel like maybe it's a certain way you're being punished for the things that you've done?
oh yeah. I think that I think that all the time. I've always thought that no matter what. I mean, I thought that I was being punished for something that I did, or
So does
Yeah.
karma? So does karma exist, guys? In your opinion, does karma exist? Karma comes back around.
yeah, I think it does. I think it does. At least I would hope it would. I don't want to be. I mean, I think
Yeah, I think so, but we don't always see it.
No, we don't. We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for your second wish, I'm sorry to cut you off, Steve. For your second wish, you said your first one was go back in
well,
time,
of course,
right some
would
wrong.
be health for myself and my family. Or good health.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about having to go to the doctor all the time, and taking 15 different medications and all that other crap, just not have any health problems at all. Be physically for our ages, be physically fit for the ages that we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm 56 years old, so I know I'm not gonna be in perfect health, but I could be in better health than what I'm in right now.
All right. So your first wish is to go back in time, right your wrongs.
Right.
Your second
Exactly.
wish is for health for you and your family.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And your third, sir.
I want $10 million
$10 million
for myself.
for yourself.
I'll spend it however I see fit. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I might go out and blow $5 million on the stupidest thing in the world. I might buy a spaceship. Something like that.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
Go up to the moon or something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Me and Jeff Bezos, we're gonna go to the moon together. But
How
then,
much of it would you smoke away?
I'd blow $5 million right off the top, and then invest the rest of it. So
Yeah.
I would never have to worry about. And I'm like you. I mean, when it comes to working, I love work when I worked on golf courses. I mean, I love it. I wish I could still do the physical labor today because I'd still do it. Just like today, I just drove around outside today just so I could smell the grass.
Oh wow.
Because it's just I love the smell of fresh cut grass.
Yeah.
And I went out and sat, watched the golfers today. Like, damn man, how much fun that would be just to sit on a mower because I enjoyed that. I enjoyed just sitting on a mower for 8-10 hours. I know it sounds boring, but
No.
8-10 hours and mowing. And to me, it's like anything else. You take something which is an uncut mess of just clumps of grass and make it look like something beautiful.
Yes. Yes, I agree. Something like a golf course.
Like
And
a
if you
golf
ever see
course, a
golf courses,
ball stadium. I love to work at Bush Stadium or a stadium, be on the grounds crew.
Oh, so would I. So would I. That'd be like a dream job.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
Like you were saying there, Steve. Some jobs aren't jobs to you when you enjoy it so much. When you take pride in what you just
Oh
accomplished.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not jobs. When you
Yeah.
really and
Find something you like, you love to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like reading people's minds when it's appropriate.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna walk into somebody's house and say, "What's on your mind?"
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. If you're ready for the next one, like I said, today is just a silly conversation, whether you're using your imagination or using, in scenarios that this would happen to you. All right. So on the next one, guys, I'll ask another silly one. I'll go to the silly ones and I'll do. Okay. Okay. How long? Well, that's kind of goofy. Okay. If you could if you had an intro song that played every time you walked into a room, what would that song be? If you had an intro song, whether you walked into a room or whether you walked into work or whether you walked into a grocery store, what would that song play and what would it say about you?
I got to
What
think on
would
that.
that song be? You want me to go first on this one, Steve? Or are you going to take the helm?
Sure, I go first. I'm ready.
Yeah, take the helm, Steve.
It would be George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Bad to the Bone.
Bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone.
So you're saying that defines Steve. Steve is bad to the bone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bad.
Bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone. Wasn't he just talking about Cindy how he would?
Yeah,
write
he's
the
going
wrong-
back to stress and going to be a good guy, but he's still bad to the bone.
But
He
he's
can't
bad to the bone. He'd be bad to the
Yeah.
bone at $10 million and going back in time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Cindy, what would your song play? What would that song be for Cindy if you walked into a room, or if you walked into work, or if you walked into a store, or if you walked into a restaurant? What would that song play for you? With Steve, it's bad to the bone. Everyone would know Steve is as bad as they come. Right, Steve?
Yeah.
One
I don't
bourbon.
have anything in
Wine.
mind. I wish I could keep thinking about Shania Twain feels like a woman, but it's kind of silly. I don't like that.
Woman.
Mm.
That'd be
I,
pretty.
you go ahead, Goose, because I'm not getting anything. Let me think about it a minute.
I don't.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know if I'd want a song to be played necessarily, but if I had to choose one, oh my gosh, there's so many. I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough question for me because I really couldn't think of a song that I would want to be played. But if I have to, right, Steve, I have to. There's got to be a
Right.
song I have to play.
Right.
I would say Michael Jackson, "Will You Be There?" You know that the Free Willy song.
Oh, yeah.
That one kind of defines what I'm all about.
Huh.
Really defines me, I think. You know, it defines me. Will you be there? From that Free Willy song by Michael Jackson. And if you guys could help me out with the chat room, if they're saying it, because I don't have chat pulled up right now. I don't know what he did, and I'm not messing with things, so I'm not getting yelled at. I'm not messing with it.
Let's see. Bob says Pink Floyd Run would be his song.
I don't know that song, Steve. What's
I don't
that?
either. I don't either.
Irene says that girl is on fire.
Oh, yeah, great song. That's a great song.
DA says Goose's song would be Trombone or a song from Benny Hill. Well, I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
I
What
don't
that is. You might predate me there, buddy. You might predate me there with Benny Hill reference. You might predate me. But anyone else? Anyone else in there, guys, saying what songs or no?
Amanda says another one for me is "People Equals Shit" by Slipknot. But I don't. Guess that's what it is.
Not that
then there's-
type of show. Not that type of show, man. Come on, be nice. Be nice. People. Be nice. Come on.
Theory of a Dead Man. I hate my life. Right? That's what Tyler said.
Okay. Who said that one?
Tyler.
Tyler.
There you have a dead man. But you want that song, "I Hate My Life," everywhere you go? That song plays?
That would be crazy.
I don't know these songs. Yeah.
And the Benny Hill theme song, would you want that one, Steve?
No, no.
Every time you went somewhere? Because right off the bat, they think you're a clown.
Yeah.
He's a clown. All right, so what, for you, Cindy, what was it again?
One bourbon, one shot, one beer.
One bourbon, one shot, one beer.
That's what DA said. Derek Armstrong says city song would be by George Thorogood. One bourbon, one shot, one beer.
Just one beer, huh, Cindy?
Well, one at a time.
Is that your theme song? Would you say more appropriately for you?
I'm not really a bourbon person. I could do probably a shot and a beer, but yeah,
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 Well,
yeah.
that'd be a pretty cool song to play, right? If you walk into a room, right, Steve?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, especially if you walk into restaurants.
Yeah. Or, George Thorogood song called I Drink Alone.
I drink
I
alone.
drink alone.
Yeah. There you go, Steve. All right. On to the next question, guys. On to the next question. If you're ready. If you had to change your name, what would your name be? If you had to change your name, what would your name be? You know what? There was a character on a soap opera many, many years ago who I thought was, he's an evil guy, but I liked his name. His name was Stefano.
Oh, yes.
Stefano. I thought,
Stefano Demira.
Stefano Demira. There you go. And
Yes,
Victor Kiriakis.
yes.
There you go.
His son was Tony.
Yeah. I thought Stefano was a cool name. I'm like, that's a really cool name. And I was like, well, if I have a son, or I'm gonna name it Stefano. Or a dog, I'm gonna name it Stefano. All right, so I thought Stefano would be a cool name. But what say you, Steve? What say you? What name would you think is pretty cool?
Aaron Scott.
What is it?
Aaron Scott.
Aaron Scott?
Because if I ever had a kid, I was going to name him Aaron Scott Stanton. The initials would be ASS.
You would put your
Oh my God.
You would put your kid through that. You
Oh,
know how much torture that would be for that kid.
what's your middle name? OSOS, or what is your middle name? SIS?
Blaine. Mine is FBS.
Oh, BS. BS
Yeah.
is for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, BS, yeah.
How about for you, Cindy? What would you, if you had to change your name, what would that name be?
I always liked the name Rebecca. I'm not sure why. I just like that.
No, it's a pretty name. I think it's a pretty name.
Yeah.
Rebecca's a pretty name.
Yeah.
No? Steve's with us? Is he with us? Is he still with us?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
The other guy.
You still
Huh?
with us?
Did I
Yeah,
miss
the other-
something?
The other third co-host we have on the show.
No, the
Well,
other one.
I heard Cindy say Rebecca.
Okay. Okay. You think Rebecca's a pretty name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. So you want your name to be Ass, Cindy
No.
wants hers to be Rebecca, and me Stefano. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. All right. What reality show would you like to appear on? What reality show would you like to appear on? And does game shows count as reality?
Oh.
I don't
'Cause
know.
count some of those game shows like Family Feud. It's basically primarily about those families and how
Right, yeah.
Harvey interacts with them.
Yeah, and they don't tell you how to answer the question. That's just how you answer the question. So
Whatever you
it's
say is
real. I mean, that's real.
that's as real as it gets. For me,
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to be on like Family Feud
Yeah.
with some of my siblings.
Yeah.
Not Ray, because he'd be an ass, Steve, as you know. He would be horrible to his siblings. So I would
Yes.
not choose him to come on. I would not.
Yeah.
He would be terrible to us.
You guys see that new show America Says? I like it. I'd like to go on there with my family. You don't win a lot of money though, but I like it.
That's the show that
It's
you
on the-
want to appear on.
No, well, I wouldn't mind being on there. I'd like to get that Deal or No Deal, get a chance at some really serious money. You know,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
up
that'd
to
be a
$1
good
million.
one too, Steve. That'd be a good one too.
Yeah.
What say you, Steve? What reality show or game show would you like to be on?
Well, I have honestly, I have applied for a reality show, but I
Yeah.
didn't get on it for 90 Day Fiance. But I didn't make the final cut. But
I can't
Did
take
you
it.
make any-
Let's say something else better.
I just went through the whole interview process, and then thank you, we'll contact you. Well, I never got contacted, so I think when I sent my portfolio, my pictures weren't good enough for him, which is fine. Yeah, it's okay.
What
Yeah.
picture, what picture did you send in? Hopefully not anything from your lawn service.
Was
Oh, I
it?
sent that the picture of me dressed up as Batman and a couple of
Hey,
the one of me sitting on a bicycle path saying, "Don't go there, there's a freak on the bike path." I think I'd like to. I don't know if Irene though. I watched this. I watched Naked and Afraid. I think I was. I think
you
I
wouldn't
could
be
do
there?
it.
Oh
Naked,
God, not
naked.
me. I couldn't take the bugs. No.
I think eventually they just eat you up to where you just forget about it anymore. But I don't know about eating the bugs. I don't know. So
I couldn't do it. Yeah.
All right. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
ooh boy.
Where would you go? Anywhere in the world, where would you go? I don't know that I. You know what? It doesn't appeal to me to visit other countries. It really does not. I have no interest in doing that whatsoever.
You never left it.
No.
You've never left the country.
No, and I never will, to be honest. Not unless I'm forced to. But no, so I have no interest in it. I have no interest in it. But if I could go somewhere and live there, if that's the question you're asking me, then for me, like I said, I've been in Florida, I've been to Georgia, I've been to Iowa, Indiana, Michigan, many. But for me, and I even been to Arizona. But I would love to live in Arizona if I could. Like if that's the place you're asking me to go and just live there, Arizona is the place for me because I don't like winters anymore, Steve. As I get older, I don't like winters anymore. I've had enough of it. 50 years is plenty of it. So for me, it'd be Arizona. Anywhere in Arizona. Plus, I get to see the Cubs. Probably Mesa, Arizona. So I get the Cubs spring training. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! But how about what say you guys? What say you guys? If you could either live somewhere or visit a place, where would you go? Where would you go? Like I said, I don't know if Steve is thinking or if he's looking up at the I can never tell with this guy, or whether he's thinking about being bad to the bone.
Yeah.
Mindy. Well, he might be thinking bad to
He's
the
going
bone.
out on his Harley, and hitting the road. That's where he's going.
Would you ever own a Harley, Steve? Are you that
I have.
motivated?
I've owned a Harley. That's how I got in the situation that I'm in right now. Because I had a motorcycle accident.
Oh no, Steve Arito. So again, what places would you guys like to live or like to visit? What places would
I don't
you
know
like to
why.
live
I
or
always
visit?
wanted to go to Greece to see it for some reason.
Greece, huh?
And I have been to other countries.
Oh, you have?
I've been overseas. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We went on a trip, believe it or not, with the Ursulines nuns, and there was one nun on our trip, and my sisters and my mom, and we went to Italy,
Oh wow.
Australia, Sweden, Germany, and Liechtenstein.
I hear Sweden's beautiful. Is that true? Is Sweden just a beautiful place?
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I hear. And I hear Italy is a little dirty, like in the
I
dark
didn't really
ages.
notice that when we were there. It was cool. We stayed in Venice, so we actually got to go on the gondolas, and that
Oh
was cool.
wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
I
wow.
enjoyed that. But
And
what I didn't like was a lot of times you couldn't get a cold drink. Everything was kind of lukewarm. But we finally got to one place where we could get an ice cold Coca-Cola, and there was only like probably maybe a 6-inch bottle. It wasn't very big. It wasn't full size, and we downed about 4 of those in record time. It's like here, bring me another one, bring me another one.
uh, so you would like to go back to Greece? You'd like to go back to Italy, or you'd like to visit Greece and then go
Yeah,
back?
I'd like to visit Greece. Yeah,
Okay. But where would you live, Cindy? If you had your choice of living as well, because that's part of the question as well.
I think
Not
I
only
have
to
to go
visit,
to the
but
warmer climate too. I think.
you've had enough of winter as well.
Yes,
I've had
yes.
enough.
I
I've had
could visit it if I wanted to, but I don't know how often I would. I'd have to probably get caught there and in it, you know, instead of coming to it.
unless
Yeah.
Arizona gets cold. It's the only way I want to see it again, to be honest.
Right, with
What
this
say you?
crazy weather, you don't know anymore.
No, you don't know. The crazy world. What say you, Steve?
I think I would like to live. I'm with the other two. I'm ready for a warmer climate. I'm ready for a warmer climate. Arizona would be nice. Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
I like to live on the coast, down the Gulf.
Yeah, yeah.
Down Mississippi, South Mississippi.
Mm.
I'd love to go back to. Go back to Canada. I haven't been to Canada since I was probably about 5 years old. But we went to Canada on a family trip, and I loved Canada.
Oh man, Canada's clean too, right? It's a very
Oh yeah,
very clean country. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh my God. So Canada for you, and then you would like warmer climates.
Yeah, warm. Coastal. I like the water.
Yeah.
I like to wake up in the morning, look out.
Oh, feel that breeze in the morning. Yeah, I'll see the
Yeah.
birds. Yeah. Yeah. Are you guys swimmers? Can you guys swim?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You can swim.
Well, not as good as I used to be able to, but I can. Yeah, I could save my life if I had to.
I probably could. Well, yeah, a true story. You know how I learned how to swim? Did I ever tell you the story, Cindy, on Goose Troop? Did I ever tell
I
you the
think
story?
so. I
Okay.
think so.
My brothers would pick me up when we went to go to the Gillespie Lake, and they're like, Goose, you're gonna learn how to swim. And I go, I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn. Because they all knew how to swim, and I was like jealous of them. I was like, how do you guys do that shit, man? How do you guys pick that up? We were too poor to get lessons. How you learning this? And so they just pick me up and they'd throw me in the water. Well, they were always right close to me. And they if I, obviously weren't gonna let me drown. So they just reach in and grab me, pull me up again by my shorts, and then they're like, Goose, take your breaths. And I'm gonna do it again. And I go, no, don't do it again. So really, that's how I kind of learn. And that they were like, we're gonna do it until you freaking learn how to swim, Goose.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to float. And they always like, you're too tense. You're too tense. You're too, because when you get all tense and nervous, you seem to sink, right? You
Right.
sink.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yeah, that's the first thing they taught me is, Goose, you got to stop being nervous, dude. I know you're scared, but you got to stop that.
Yeah.
Let your body relax, your mind relax, and then you'll be able to start floating up. And then when you start floating up, kick your legs and your arms.
Right.
They said that's how you swim. So that's how I was taught to swim. So yeah, Steve, I'm with you too. I know Arizona doesn't have any lakes or anything, but that'd be nice, Steve. I'm with you as well. You and Cindy as well on that. I think I would like to live by the water. But I was always scared when I lived in Florida. I lived on Tampa side. I was always scared to go in the Gulf. Because here's the thing. I've mentioned this many times on this show, Cindy. What do I always say? I am not food. I'm not food. And every time you go into large bodies of water, what are you, Steve? What are you when you go into large bodies of water?
Dinner with somebody else.
You're food.
Yeah.
I'm not food. I'm not food. And so therefore, I will not go in large bodies of water. I will not. Can't do it. All right, guys. On to the next questions if you're ready. All right. Oh, okay. I just asked that question. Go on to the next one. Hold on. It's got to reload. No. Okay. What business pitch would you make if you were on Shark Tank? What business pitch would you make if you were on Shark Tank? What business did you always want to do? Like if you had the money or if you had the resources to do it, what business did you always want to do and pitch?
I have one, but it's not one I always wanted to do. Remember that one I wrote up and I read to you?
I'm sorry, I don't.
There was we were supposed to come up with some kind of idea, okay? And I came up with one. I call it the hover bucket.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's you could just float up, like a jetpack, but you're inside a bucket, like they have that comes off like a fire wagon, fire truck. I'll get it right, and then you could just float up to your roof or float up the tree, or even for like if you want to just walk out to on the stairs, you just float up a little ways and drop down the front and walk out, for like handicapped people.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, have you noticed the theme with Cindy? I asked her what superpower. She said she wanted to fly to go up to her roof. I asked her just now what idea she wanted to pitch that she wants to float. I don't think she's a fan of gravity, is she? She's really not a fan of gravity.
Yeah.
Right? And I want to be able to fly too.
And
Remember?
she wants to be able to fly too. That was a superpower.
Yeah.
Get in
Yeah.
the air some way or another.
You don't like gravity, do you? I think the place you need
No.
to visit is a place like Mars or something where there's no gravity at all.
Gravity.
Yeah, there you go, Cindy. You'd have all your dreams
Yeah.
come true.
So-
Sorry about the ocean view, though. Look at the view you could have, though. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness. You and nobody else.
Well,
And for you, Steve, and for you, Steve, what did you say on the your idea? For Shark Tank? If you were to pitch an idea, what would that idea be?
my idea, and I've had this idea for probably 20 years, and I haven't just gone anywhere, but mine's more of a local type of thing. I've always believed that there is I don't know what to call it. I want to open a restaurant that only specializes in horseshoes. Breakfast,
Oh.
lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
I have different cheese sauces, different meats, different potatoes. All those different. I mean, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
And I even posted on I belong to a Facebook 217 foodie deal, and they were talking about horseshoes, and I put on a thing about it. And I even had the gentleman that owns one of the restaurants in Sherman contact me. He said, "Man, that is a great idea. Do you have a place? Dude, that's just an idea in my head.
Mhm.
I don't have any money to back it up or anything else." I said, "Well," he says, "a good idea." So, dude, I ain't got no money. So, but I just, I had several different things. Like you could do, of course, breakfast. You could do like just throw it out as an example, just because we had St. Patrick's Day, a corned beef horseshoe where you use corned beef, homestyle potatoes, and I make a Swiss cheese type of sauce, and then put a little bit of dressing on top of that, or cabbage or something like that.
You're selling me, sir. You don't have to sell me that hard. I'll buy. I'll buy.
Or anything, I mean,
You know what? Breakfast horseshoes are one of the best. I prefer a breakfast horseshoe over any other kind of horseshoe, unless it's buffalo
yeah.
horseshoe. I love buffalo horseshoes, but breakfast horseshoes to me are just amazing.
Oh,
Really,
very good.
it's really like
Very
a
good.
biscuits and gravy type of idea, right? That's really,
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
really what it is.
Yes.
Definitely.
With eggs.
I just always had that idea. I tried to talk my ex-wife into it. We were going to buy a little restaurant and do that, but
Wait, he was married, Cindy? He was married?
yes, I was married.
Oh, how'd that go?
It went well for 15 years, and it kind of fell apart.
Yeah, well as
So
mine.
that she's gonna
As
stay
well
for
as
like
mine, huh, Steve? As well as mine. As well as my marriage. Yeah, I got that. Go ahead.
Steve, someone said that you already have the Gooch Blaster invention.
Well, yeah, that's
But
true.
that's his own personal use, right, Steve? You don't want to mass produce that, do you?
Well, I could, but it would have to be tweaked a little bit, of course.
Yeah. It only spits out breakfast horseshoes.
Yeah.
Here's the gravy.
Here's that Swiss cheese sauce you wanted.
Yeah.
I got some from Munda. You want some of that? I got plenty. Again, we're asking silly questions today. I'm so happy to have Steve with us today, Cindy. I hope that you are as well. I think we do a good show. I think we do a good show, you and I together. But it's always nice to have a third because you get different.
Oh, yeah.
And different
Sure.
conversations come from it. So for me, it's always nice to have a third. And Steve, you're welcome on this show, sir. I'm saying this to you now. I don't know. I can't speak for Cindy, sir. I don't know if she'll invite you back. I can't speak for her.
I didn't invite him this time. No.
I'm sorry, buddy. You're not in her circle yet, buddy. You're not in.
Uh,
Maybe one day.
anyway,
Maybe one.
you're doing great, Steve. Anyway.
Thank you, buddy. We're glad that you're
Yeah.
on with us, buddy. You're doing great because you've answered all the
Yeah.
questions. You've given your own thoughts.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not like you're not participating.
I
Yeah,
know
now you-
the family
yeah.
show, so I'm really trying to watch my mouth. 'Cause
Well-
sometimes I have a potty mouth.
Well, so do I, sir. So do I. So do I. Just I don't know. It's okay once in a while, right, Cindy? If we got a few beers in us, right? I think we were
Yeah.
cursing on that last week's show that we did the taste test.
Yes.
We both were kind
Yes.
of like, I don't know if you saw us, but we both were kind of.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was feeling
Yeah.
pretty good there for a little bit there, Goose.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, didn't even. I thought he looked drunk, and when I
Yeah.
rewatched it.
Dude, I kind of was. I think I was.
Yeah, right before Goose Troop, he was pretty happy. Or before trivia, he
Yes.
was pretty happy.
Pretty happy, yes.
Yeah, I was. All right, guys. So on to the next one. And this is why I chose this one because it segues right into what Steve was saying. Actually, I didn't know Steve was going to say that, but it segues right into it. All right. What is your favorite? No. What food represents your personality? I'm sorry, I read that wrong. What food represents your personality that you want to portray? Like you said, bad to the bone. So I'm guessing, biscuits and bones for you then, Steve.
Huh?
I mean,
Dead to the bone.
Bad to the Bone is what his song, if you recall, Cindy, his Bad to the Bone is the song he wants to be played for him. He wants to always, where's the place he wants to visit? Canada, right? And then he wants to live by the coast, right?
Yeah.
You noticing a theme with him? He wants to live by water where there are women, where there are women. His song would be Bad to the Bone.
Of course, yeah.
And he wants to serve his idea for a fish tank would be
Horseshoes
with sauce. Are you
white
noticing a
sauce.
theme here, Cindy? Cindy, noticing? No, not noticing a theme with him. Like you with Gravity, right? You're not a fan of Gravity, it seems. We've noticed that theme with you. You're not a fan.
Yeah.
So, for what food represents your personality, guys? What food represents your personality? I'll go first if you want me to. Give you guys time to think. All right, if you want me to, I'll go first. All right. For me, I always thought the Asians, the Latin, and the Italians have food figured out. For me alone, can't speak for anybody else. But I think those three nationalities have food figured out for me. And I would say spaghetti, plural, huh? I want more than one. I would say spaghetti. Spaghetti and meatballs for me. Spaghetti and meatballs for me. I who doesn't love a good pasta? Huh? Who doesn't love a good pasta? Who doesn't? Or who doesn't love a good fajitas?
Yeah.
I would say good fajitas. If it's not spaghetti and meatballs, then it's got to be fajitas for me. Would represent my personality, I would say. I may be way off base, but what are you guys saying? What are they saying in the chat room? If you want time, read off what they're saying in the chat room.
Best food to represent Steve: head cheese, Cindy alcohol, smoked rum cake, Goose spotted dick pudding. I maybe meant duck.
What the hell does he mean by that, Steve? What do they mean by that?
I don't know.
Oh my
Hey.
God!
Who said that?
Irene said I could be a hot tamale, but you know what I like? I came up with
If you were single, Irene, you'd be my hot tamale. That's for damn sure. Sorry, had to add that, Steve. Sorry.
I like apple pie a la mode. It's kind of warm and cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool Whip or the ice cream? You like the Cool Whip or the ice cream?
Ice cream.
Oh yeah, vanilla, right?
Oh yeah. Vanilla.
With the chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
That'd be all
Now
right
we're
too.
talking.
Yeah.
That'd be all right. How about what say you, Steve? What represents your personality?
I was thinking that
So wait a minute, let me get this straight. Cindy, on top you're cold. You're cold as ice cream because ice cream's cold, right? Made with ice.
Oh, cool.
You're cold as ice, is what you're saying. But inside your heart, you're warm. Because if you remember, Steve, what she wants to do with her money is give it to people, right?
that's true. That's anonymously.
Inside, anonymously, yeah, you're right, Steve. You're right, anonymously.
Yeah.
So inside, you're nice and warm, like the apple pie. Your heart is kind and tender. whereas your outside, your exterior, your tough side, is
Mhm.
cold as ice. Is that what you're getting, Steve?
Yep.
Is that what
I
you're
would,
getting?
I would think it more Cindy more be like a warm peach cobbler, sweet and fuzzy on the inside and all cold on the outside.
Sweet and fuzzy.
Where are we going with this show, guys? Where are we going? Where are we going with this show, guys? Where are we going?
Oh,
What is this?
God.
What is this dating pool for you two? Is this a dating pool for you two? Is that what I'm doing here? Okay.
Yes,
Is that
that's
what's
it.
going on? All right. And what say you? What say you again, Cindy? You said you wanted to be apple pie a la
Apple
mode.
pie a la mode.
And for you, Steve. I mean, what was his name? What's the name he wants to be called? He doesn't want to be no
Aaron Scott.
Aaron Scott Stanton.
Ass.
Remember?
Ass.
I may not remember Aaron Scott, but I remember ass.
I want you. Can we just refer to you as ass from now on?
I think
Yeah,
I
on
would
our
have-
show, our show you can be ass and you can be shit saying Steve on the other show.
There you go.
Hey, Steve, does that bother you when people give you names or silly little names or whatever?
No.
No, it doesn't at all. Doesn't
No.
affect you. No,
No.
doesn't.
I
mean
know who I am. I know what I am.
anything. Yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all, really.
Nah, me neither. Just like it only rubs me the wrong way when someone intends it to be, mean spirited or vindictive. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you were if Cindy was calling me an ass, then I would know she would mean it that way because
Right.
I don't talk to each other that way. So if she was to calling me an ass, I'm like, I'd take a step back and be like, okay, why is she calling me an ass? There has to be a reason, right, Cindy? You wouldn't call me an ass just to call me an ass. Unless you wanted your name to be ass, right, Steve? Of course.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's a good point, Steve. You make a good point. You know what? If you're going to be called ass, I'm going to be called whole. From now on, you just call Steve.
Okay.
We could be the whole ass, Steve.
Oh my God.
No good, Steve? You didn't like that one?
Ass and hole. Oh my God.
Asshole. All right, buddy. What would food represent you? You said
My food would be shit on a shingle. I'm sorry, chip beef on toast or shit on a shingle. So
what is that?
you don't know what chip beef on toast is? Oh my God!
No.
It's chip beef with creamy white gravy on top of toast with a chopped up hard boiled egg on top of it.
Are you saying shit beef or chip?
It's chipped beef. It's chipped beef, but you call it shit on a shingle. It's called SOS.
But what is chipped beef?
Well, it's like that budding cheap press stuff.
Beef,
Yeah.
budding meat, the beef.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
red.
59 cent meat.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, you get some of that and some toast, and then you make a nice white gravy for it, pepper gravy, and pour it over top of that, and put a hard-boiled egg on top of it and chop it up. Oh, it's delicious. My mom always called it shit on a shingle.
Really? That's what it's called, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. On to the next question. We're going to move on from that, Steve, if you don't mind, sir.
No problem.
Okay, I'll ask two more questions, and we'll move on to the trivia show if you guys want. All right, otherwise we'll keep going. All right, what is the one thing you own that you wish you didn't own? The thing that you wish you didn't own. For me, I'll go first on this one. As I talked about many times on this show, I wish I didn't own a pack of cigarettes, another pack of cigarettes, and another pack of cigarettes. That's what I wish. I wish I didn't own those packs of cigarettes I keep buying. What happened to Steve Arena?
Oh, God, drink.
By drink, he means, what does he mean, Cindy?
You don't even want to know.
Okay.
Really, if he turned it could be many things. He could be itching or scratching or who knows.
Itchy and scratchy. Because, he is the ass man. All right, for you, Cindy. For you, Cindy. What would that be for you, my dear?
Something I wish I didn't own.
Something you wish. What is one thing that you own that you wish you didn't? Something you own that you know what? I really wish I didn't own this. For me, it would be that damn pack of cigarettes I keep buying, and I can't frickin' stop this time. This time I'm having so much trouble, and I know it's all in my mind, right? Right, Steve? It's all in my mind.
Right. Yeah.
Like if I wanted to quit, truly wanted to quit, then I
Yeah.
would.
It's for me, I know you need to have a place to live, but I just soon not own a house. I'd like to have someone else to take care of it. And
Oh yeah.
Well, I know a yard man that you could hire. I know someone that does yards.
yeah,
You could hire
yeah.
that guy. He take care of it for you.
Uh,
What say you, Steve? What say you?
wow. Something that I don't own a whole lot, so
Something
I'm
you
trying.
own you wish you didn't.
I'm trying to keep this as a family show because I do have one thing I wish I didn't own. It's not really a family oriented deal, so we're not going to discuss it.
Are the
Wow.
initials PP?
Huh?
Are the initials PP?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Huh.
What is wrong with you?
Oh boy, I don't own a lot, so I can't really say I and what I do own.
That banner in the back of you, Steve. You wish you owned that.
Oh,
Maybe like 2
that
years
took me 2 years to get that. So yeah, and I paid for it in advance. So it'll go with me to my death.
Oh,
I
really?
guarantee you.
Do you want that inside your casket?
Yes, yes. I want it draped over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it draped over the top. Yeah.
Maybe your face.
Uh,
Do it was not your face. I'm kidding, of course.
I honestly don't think I have anything that I don't. I'd say.
What is it you own you wish you didn't? Maybe it's a habit you have that you wish you didn't have. For me, it's cigarettes.
I only have one habit, and I would hate to give that up. But I suppose I could.
Do you really like the cat? Do you want the cat?
Oh, I love my cat. I love my
Oh,
cat.
you do?
Yeah,
It's that time of the month.
she's my baby. Yeah, I love her. I don't know, but that's just crazy. See, if this wasn't a family show, I would know right off. It would be that dildo.
It's all right, buddy. It's okay. You can say what you want. It's okay. It's okay. It's because you either your thoughts, your ideas, it's your imagination.
Well, I don't want to. I know it's a family show, but I don't want to. Any kids getting any ideas and I'm a freak or anything like that.
No, we wouldn't want that, would we, Cindy? We wouldn't
don't
want
think
that.
They come up with that idea.
Yeah, that's ludicrous. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Okay, what famous? No, here's a better question. Rather than what famous person you would want to be. What movie would you like to have been in or be in? What movie would you like to have been in or be in? It could even be a TV series that you'd want to be in. But we kind of spoke about, reality shows earlier and what shows you'd like to be in. So, what movie would you like to be in? Would you have loved to have been in? You know what? Hey, I could have actually played this part. I mean, I'm not saying, none of us are great actors or actresses, right? I don't believe.
No.
I don't believe. So I don't think I could do anything, like some of the great actors have done. I'm not saying that.
So we're talking about movie or TV show or what?
Yeah, movie or TV show. What movie or TV show would you have liked to been in or be in currently? If it's a TV show, would you like to be in currently? You know what? I always wanted to be in. Do you remember the movie? Because it was one of the first movies I saw really, and I kind of comprehended it at that age. It was a movie called Outsiders. You remember that movie?
Yeah,
was,
Matt Damon.
Yeah. Matt Dillon, and oh my God, so many actors. Rob Lowe was in it. Even Tom Cruise was in it. And, Ponyboy Curtis. Remember Ponyboy Curtis? I always wanted to be in that movie. I always thought that movie was cool. I mean, obviously, do you think that movie dates today, Steve? You think it's outdated today? I
Oh
feel-
yeah.
yeah, it's probably dated, right? But I always thought that movie was cool. Like, I wanted to be that dude, Ponyboy Curtis, who got that hot chick, you know,
Oh yeah.
that rich hot chick. I wanted to be that dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the dude I wanted to be. I'm like, I want to be that dude. He's got a rough life, but man, he gets that hot chick. Yeah, that's the one I wanted to be in. I thought that movie was cool for its time back in the day. What movie or TV show would you like to have been in or be in currently? For you, Steve, would you like to play Grogu? Would you like to be the character
Oh.
Grogu? Because everyone
No.
loves Grogu, right, Steve?
Yeah,
Who
but I'm
doesn't love
not.
Grogu? Come on.
I'm more Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt. I'm the little guy. I'm that little creature on your shoulder. That one. What say you, Cindy? What say you? So for you, Steve, it'd be Star Wars for you. You'd want to be in Star Wars. Steve?
Hmm?
Are you hearing voices?
Either
again?
me, you know.
I was saying, Steve, so for you, you'd want to be in Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars? No. I
No.
always wanted to be in Bubba Gump. I'm the Bubba Gump, Forrest Gump.
You wanted to play Forrest Gump or you want to play
Yeah.
Forrest Gump's girlfriend?
I want to play Forrest Gump because I got a friend named Bubba. And I can say, hey, Bubba, I got to find Bubba. Where's Bubba?
Wasn't Bubba the guy that did like the shrimp boat fishing thing?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
a shrimp boat.
I love shrimp too. So
Oh yeah, you do. Why wouldn't that be the food that represents you?
I guess I could because I really like it.
Yeah.
I can eat about 1,000,000 of them.
Mm-hmm. Gumbo shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Coconut
Cajun
shrimp,
Coconut shrimp. How about you,
pineapple
Cindy?
shrimp.
What say you, Cindy? What say
You
you?
know, I don't know. I'm just thinking and thinking, and I really can't. But you know, one show I used to like growing up was Bewitched. I liked that show. I used to love to watch that. Yeah,
Was that it right there? Was that the theme song? Or was that Dream? I Dream of Genie.
it sounds more. I think that's more I Dream of
That was
Jeannie.
I Dream of Genie. Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
Bewitched? What was Bewitched?
That's-
She was
I know
actually a witch, right? She was the witch. Whereas I Dream of
she
Genie
was a
actually-
witch, and the mom was the witch, and
Yeah.
her mom and her dad and her cousin and the kids were witches, and the only one that wasn't was him and whoever he worked for, and the nosy neighbor. Seemed like
Oh,
just about
yeah.
everybody else. Yeah.
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 So Bewitched for you. Would you play the lead character in that movie?
I'd be Samantha. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I always
Samantha, once again, Steve. Samantha on the outside shell is very cold. She's a witch.
Uh-huh.
But on the inside, especially with her family and loved ones, she was warm like the apple a la mode, right, Steve?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Are you noticing a theme with Cindy?
Yep.
I
Yep.
am as well.
Everything's tied together.
Everything's tied, Cindy. Everything is tied.
out there on my broom. Back in here.
Now, do you have an evil laugh? Do you have an evil laugh, Cindy?
Yes.
You
Yes.
do? Could you?
Yeah, but she didn't have an evil laugh. She was a kind witch.
She
Yes.
really was. She was very warm and yeah.
She was always fixing the mistakes of her mother or someone else.
Twinkle the nose.
That's what she did, right? She always trickled. She's like, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Did you guys want to do one more before we go on to trivia, maybe, or keep going?
Whatever you want to do.
All right. But okay. What was the? Okay. You know, no, I won't ask that one. Okay, I want to ask this one. I'll just ask it. What was the best reason you faked being sick? What was the best reason you faked being sick? In any situation, like, you know what, I don't want to go to that wedding. I'm sick. I don't. You know what? I don't want to go on that date. I'm sick. I don't want to go to work. I'm sick. You know what was the best? Uh,
We went on vacation. We could call in sick for 3 days without getting any too much trouble at the post office. So I just do it to go on vacation. And then I got back to work, and one of my nieces put on the wonderful Facebook, so and so and so and so were at this bar in Florida,
uh,
and my name on it. And one of the guys goes, "Hey, how was that place?" And I thought, "Shut the hell up." Yeah, it's my
uh,
luck.
oh no! Oh no! Did you give your niece a stern talking to?
Yes,
I bet he did.
maybe not stern, but
Hey,
just leave
keep it.
Aunt Cindy off.
Yeah. Let's not leave Cindy's name in there. How about you,
Yeah.
Steve? What's one reason you faked being sick? And what you did instead? Like for Cindy, she went on vacation and didn't go to work. Well, she doesn't work anymore. She's a retired young lady. So is he with us?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's one thing? What's the best
Notice how
reason
he's got to
you
turn his
faked being
head to
sick?
get it going.
I'm sorry.
It's twice he said to turn his head to get the thinking going.
Yeah, I noticed he goes like, whereas you and Carl look up and to the left, I look down.
Yeah.
He goes like this. He kind of just goes like he's spaced out, and I'm like, is the guy spaced out? Is he falling asleep, or what's going on here? But you're thinking. I get.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So what was the best reason you faked being sick, and what did you do instead of going to work, or what?
Wow.
You were
I don't ever remember fake being sick.
Like you didn't want to go to that wedding, or you didn't want to go on that date, or whatever it was. No, I don't want to meet this person. No, I don't want to go to work that day. For Cindy, she took a vacation.
Well, I don't think. Wow, I don't know.
It's a good question, huh, Steve?
Yeah, because I can't think I was ever called in sick for no reason, for not being sick.
So for you, you enjoyed working when you did it, like you said.
Well, I don't say I enjoyed working. There were times, yes, I called in sick because I wasn't really sick, but I really didn't do anything important. I just kind of sat around,
Got I?
played games or whatever. It's impossible to be sick nowadays because if you don't show up, they call the law on you and they come beating on the door of my apartment. So I can't even be sick nowadays.
Yeah.
Something like security check or whatever the hell they call it. A
Well,
health
yeah.
check.
Wellness check.
Come beating on you. Did they really come beating on your door one day, Steve?
Yes, and that was just because I was late. For not being on the show.
Who was beating on your door, may I ask?
Police, Williamsville police.
They sent the police to your
Yeah,
house?
I had to answer. I wasn't even dressed. They were like beating on the door hard. I'm like, I went to the door and I didn't have a shirt on, peeked around the corner. He's like, "Are you supposed to be on a podcast right now?" I'm like, I just woke up. My gosh.
I woke up because you woke me up, dude.
Yeah, I'd been up late that night watching TV and I slept through it. Now I fall asleep and I wake up in the middle of the day thinking I missed the show. I gotta go, oh, did I miss the show? I'm so paranoid.
What was your initial reaction when they were pounding on your door? Saying,
I'm like, oh shit, what am I going to jail for now? Who's that? Williamsville Police Department.
He hears the siren. He goes, "Am I getting arrested? Is it a wellness check?"
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. What song do you know word for word?
Oh.
Maybe you're embarrassed to know. What
Happy
song
birthday.
do you know? No, that's not an embarrassing song. Come on. What song do you know word for word that maybe you're embarrassed to know? That maybe you're embarrassed to know. Yeah. that you're embarrassed to know, word for word, but you've heard it so many times, and you know what? You kind of like it.
Take me
I'm
out to the ball game.
oh, you embarrassed for that one? Are you?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of songs I know all the words to.
All
I
right.
know songs, but I can't tell you I know all the words.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
Oh, I know
My
mine.
heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. But if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, it would be that one. You know what that is, Cindy? You know what that
Yes,
is?
I do. The Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls theme. I'm kind of embarrassed that I know that, but you know what? I love that song.
I used to know the Barney song by heart.
I love you.
You
You love
love
me.
me. We're as
You're
happy
happy as can be. With a
Family.
great big smile and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
I think Steve could have played Bernie, don't you? I think Steve could have played Bernie. That's what you should have said, Steve. You could have played Bernie.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, kids.
Come here, little boy.
What? The little boy.
You remember Romper Room? Romper Room they had a song
I
too.
remember Ron Room. I don't remember the song though.
I don't remember
Yeah,
the song now.
and a song.
Cindy, you remember Romper Stompers?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love the Romper Stompers.
In
Who
the
the
mirror,
Romper?
they had the little mirror. When at the end, I look out there and I see little Steve and little Cindy and little Goose, or whatever. Every day you just hope you're waving,
All right. So, what was it for you, Steve? And we'll end it and we'll go on to Goose Trivia. What was it for
Um,
you, sir?
Mine would be
What song? Song that you're kind of embarrassed to know.
My baloney has a first name, it's OSCAR. My baloney has a second name, it's MAYER. And
And
if you ask me why I say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA.
there we go. Good job, Steve. Good
Ah,
job, buddy. Hey, you know what, Steve? I wish I could take that, but obviously I can't use Oscar Mayer. But I would love to take something like that from all three of us and record it and use it for our opening and our our closing.
Oh, yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that'd be cool especially
Yeah.
with Carl as well. When Carl returns with us. But all right. Well, I thank you, Cindy, as always, for joining me on the Goose Troop. I always appreciate you joining me. And for you, Steve Areno,
No
I'm
problem.
going to say, give us a few minutes. I'm probably going to go take a bathroom break and
Okay.
grab another one of these delicious cocktails because we are going to start cocktail. Are you staying on with us, Steve Areno, or you got to go?
I can. You certainly can,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. And hey, you want to play MLB The Show later when I get back home?
Oh, definitely.
I want that rematch, huh? You want that rematch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I enjoy playing that game so much, Cindy. I wish you get involved in it. All right, so give us a few minutes. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. And I don't know if I pause or what we want to do. Does he want me just to leave it on or
I wouldn't
It's up to
touch
you.
anything.
what's that?
I wouldn't touch anything because if you do something,
Well,
it'll
Steve,
take
I will
forever
get
to
yelled at
make.
again. Oh, I'm
Okay.
gonna get yelled at.
Sorry, I got to mention this to you, Goose, but you're too close to the microphone. Your audio has been clipping several times through the show. No, don't touch the dials. Just stay back from the mic a little bit because every time you get close and your voice gets loud, it clips and it cuts out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can hear it or not, but everybody else is hearing it. That's the main reason I jumped on was to tell you this because I tried to tell you in the chat.
I don't have the chat up, Jay, and I'm scared to touch.
Well, we've told you 3 times, so I just gave up on it.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, you don't have to be that close to the mic for it to
I'm
pick
sorry.
you up.
I'm sorry, guys. But sometimes my voice goes low, right, like this. And
Right.
sometimes if I'm excited, I get really loud. So,
Yeah, and when it gets really loud and you're right next to the mic is when it's clipping.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, it's okay.
So I'm gonna take a bathroom break. This has been Goose Troop. I appreciate you, Cindy, so much for doing this show with me every single week that we do it. And for you, Steve Areno, I appreciate you coming on with us at very short notice and being
No
our
problem.
third person on this show until our main man Carl gets back. I appreciate it, sir, and you're welcome back as long as you know. If we can, talk Cindy into it, then you can be
Right.
come back on, Steve Arino.
No
I
problem.
enjoy having you, and I hope that you enjoy doing it with us.
Oh, I do.
Steve, don't worry about ever getting anybody's circle, and then just come on the show.
Oh,
You'll never get
I gave up on the circle thing a long time ago.
Good, because you guys are never going to make it in. You realize that. You're never going to make it.
no.
Never
So
know.
I enjoyed that, Goose. We really had to think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good show, right? It was a fun little show. All right, let me take a little bathroom break, and if you guys can talk amongst yourselves, I will come back with our trivia questions today. I think we got a really good one. Jay, are you going to join us for trivia, or are you going to play the game?
Jason, can you tell him how to turn the chat on?
No, please don't. I don't want to. I don't want to touch anything. If I touch it, I get in trouble, man. I get in trouble. I get yelled
That's
at.
why I told you not to touch the dials, because I know Ray will complain that you've messed up his audio.
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter. He's going to be in trouble no matter what tomorrow.
Yeah,
So.
tomorrow it doesn't matter. You're right.
Goose, on the far right of your screen, there should be an icon that says comments. Just click that, and it should pop up a chat for you.
Got it. Thank you, sir. All right. I don't know what I just did with his other thing that he had going on, but please don't get me in trouble, dude. I don't need it. I'm in enough trouble. All right, and I missed all these comments. Were they Oscar Mayer wieners? Steve, did you get to hear the rendition of Steve's Oscar Mayer song that he sang for us?
I don't think I was in when that happened.
Steve, will you do that one more time for us, buddy? And I'll sing the Golden Girl song if you want me to.
Sure. My baloney has a first name, it's OSCAR. My baloney has a second name, it's MAYER. And if you ask me, I will say something I forgot. Because Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA. Thank you.
Good enough.
Oh, where did
So I
he
guess
go?
he ran to the bathroom.
He's
Amanda
cheating.
says, don't quit your day job.
Why I do that?
I'm gonna go get the wine. Since we're doing trivia, I'll be back in just a minute.
No problem. I gotta get a
Okay.
drink myself.
Yeah, everybody go take a little pause, guys. Go get a drink yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How unprofessional.
We built this city. We built this city for rock and roll. We built this city. All right, here we go for Goose Trivia and Cocktails. Hello. You want to play a game? All righty.
Is there a theme to this tonight, or is it just general?
No, it's going to be a generalized. I want to get. I want general. Well, if I can get it to freaking. Come on, go back to what I had.
Actually, DA, I wasn't actually the one producing. I just kind of jumped in to tell Goose
That I need to move back.
his
to mine.
audio was clipping.
Move back from the mic. You rookie. You greenhorn. All right. Where's Cindy? There she is. She got her cocktail. What cocktail you guys got tonight? What cocktail do we have tonight, young lady? Ooh, I wish I had some of that. Dang it, that was so good. Dang it, that was so good. What do you got,
Well-
Steve Marino? You got some a cocktail tonight? A beer, perhaps? Good old orange juice. You got any orange juice?
Yep.
You got orange juice too?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Now you're talking, buddy. Now you're talking. What you do? You dump 2 beers into that orange juice. Now you're talking, buddy. Now you got it. All righty, guys. Let Cindy get all the names in there, if you would. Let our Vanna get all the names in there, Steve.
First things first, I gotta have my wine.
Oh, first thing. Well, hey, do you think Vanna ever drank before she went on?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I
You
wonder
mean the real Vanna or the fake Vanna?
if the real Vanna.
Oh yeah, I bet the real Vanna did too.
I think we both did.
I think all the above, Steve. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Actually, Irene started out as my Vanna, and I don't know what happened to her, but
Well, she got drunk that one night and hasn't been back on.
well, she can
When
come
you
back
said,
on.
That's okay, Irene. Lay your head down.
I loved having her on. Actually, I thought it was
Oh
a
yeah.
fun time with her. But I'm glad that you guys join us, and Cindy's able to do it now that you're able to do it with us. Are you gonna play along there, Steve Areno, or are you gonna?
I can do a little both.
Okay, because we're
I can
gonna
do a
have
little both.
a Vanna take
Derek, this is the first bottle. Derek wouldn't know if I was on my second or third. Just the first one, hon.
just the first bottle, but you see how far down it was. All right, so we got Irene in there, Vanna. We got Amanda Kluge in there. We got Diane in there. Bubba Panda's in there. Da is in there, as well as is Jason in there as well.
Well,
Jay-
he probably is.
Jason's in there as well. So we have several people playing tonight. You know what though? I wish I could kind of I should make this more like Ray said. Ray suggested he goes, people like your trivia show, Goose, and the games that you're doing. He goes, but you need to have a consistent, be consistent with what day you're doing it on.
Well,
And
yeah.
he goes, that's the only thing that's keeping me from being better at the show. He said, and he's like, really, if you kept it on Saturday nights, we're at 7:30, 8 o'clock when people could come on. He goes, it was really. He goes, that was when
Right.
most people were watching and playing along. So I think, but the only reason why I don't do that, Steve, is because as you see, we do especially when Carl's not on. Cindy and I do our Goose Troop, later. And I figure, well, I'm not going to do it on Saturday because Monday we're going to do it, 4:30, 5 o'clock with Goose Troop, and then we'll go right into, trivia. So I'm like, okay,
Right. Well, that makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense why I do it, I think. But I understand what Ray's saying too. I don't know if you agree with him or not, but guys, but he was like, if you kept it on Saturday night, 7:30, 8 o'clock, he goes, you'll get more viewers and more people playing with you than you would.
Yeah.
So I
That's
understand.
true.
And I understand what he's saying, but all right, guys. You want to do some fun trivia tonight, or should we do some brain teaser trivia again?
Mix them up. Do a little bit of both.
All righty, sir. All righty.
Steve, you're the hammer. You make sure that everybody behaves.
Yeah, please. But who's going to make sure he behaves?
I don't think so.
I'll be there.
You did. You know what, Steve? I really enjoyed you on Goose Troop today, and I'm sure that Cindy did as well. If I could speak for you,
Yes.
yeah, because you made us laugh and you made us have more interaction.
Right.
with
Yeah.
us. So we enjoyed you on the Goose Troop, sir.
No problem.
But did you enjoy it as well? You like being
Oh
on?
yeah. I always enjoy it.
Was this like the second time being on Goose Troop with us? Or was that the third time?
I don't think I've ever been on Goose Troop.
Cindy, he's never been on Goose Troop?
I don't think I've ever been on Goose Troop. I mean, I've done trivia with you a couple times.
Yeah, a couple times.
Trivia with us.
Yeah.
That one night, I know. A couple nights I know he's done trivia. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I was going to be on last week, but then you went to Cindy's instead of Ray's because still had the dirty COVID over there.
Yeah, that nasty.
It's so dirty over there. I tell you what. He tries to say he's clean, but he ain't clean. No.
How many times has he got the COVID?
Who, me?
No, Ray.
Oh, he's
I think
had
it's
way.
3 now, isn't it?
2 or
3 times,
3.
ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many times have you had it, Steve?
Never.
Never. You're the cleanest one of the whole bunch, then. Steve,
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
The cleanest one of the whole bunch. Why do they always make fun of your hygiene? Because you never
I
had
don't know.
COVID,
I know.
so I don't understand why they make fun of your.
He has a certain layer on him, I think, that was resistant to COVID.
You
Well,
have
Bubba's
to
never
leave
had
your
it
house
either.
often to get COVID.
What's that?
Exactly. You have to leave the house. I don't leave the house.
Wow. I mean, that's
Although I did today.
Unless Christina brings it to
you
you.
did. You remember what? Wait, let me see. Let me see if Cindy remembers. Cindy, do you remember what Steve told us on Goose Troop today? Where he
You
went
were out looking at grass.
smelling the grass because it was
Looking
some
at
of it was
grass.
cut.
Yeah.
He went.
I was wondering.
What location did he go to smell the grass? What location? Steve, don't help her. What location did he go to?
Went to the park and the golf course.
Yeah, there you go, Cindy. Hey, she was
Just
listening.
glad he didn't-
I went to the
Glad he
Sherman
didn't
Park and the rail golf course.
Did you take your chicken with you?
No, I did not. I got McDonald's.
Okay.
Did you?
I had a crispy chicken bacon sandwich from McDonald's.
A crispy chicken.
Did you?
Do you get it spicy?
No, just
Or just
regular.
I got it
Chicken.
spicy last time. I don't think
Yeah.
I'll get it spicy anymore. I didn't care for that flavor,
Yeah.
but that sauce, yeah,
This was a chicken bacon ranch. It's pretty good.
yeah.
Crispy chicken bacon ranch.
Have you been to that Cane's yet? I haven't been there.
No.
I don't know when I'll go.
I don't get that far over anymore.
You ever go to the Tasty Cafe?
What's that? What's that called?
You ever go?
No, I've never been to Tasties. Nope. I've been to that.
They have good fried chicken. You should go
Yeah.
there sometime.
That's what I heard. Bubba was talking last night about going to Weebles one night. They got really good chicken at Weebles.
What's Weebles? Where's that at? Where's Weebles?
That bar over here. It's whatever.
Peoria Road. Peoria Road.
That's just mean, DA. That's just mean, buddy. That's mean. That's mean spirited. See, now I would have thought that was funny had it not been mean spirited, DA. But that's just mean spirited, sir. That's unwarranted. I didn't deserve that, sir.
Yeah, Bubba bought fried chicken over last night for our World Roma party.
Where'd you get it from?
Schnooks.
All
Oh,
right.
Schnooks. Okay.
Hey, Vanna, has that given you enough time to get everybody's name down?
So far,
All right. So far, you got everybody's name so far?
well, yeah. Unless when they pop up and get one right, I'll add them on. If I don't have them.
Oh, I got you. All right, Steve Areno. And if you are ready as well, sir.
Yep.
Really? Okay. If you are ready as well, we will get going with some Goose Trivia and Cocktails. Goose Trivia and Cocktails. I know I have my cocktail. Mine is a wine cooler. It's a Smirnoff Ice Pink Lemonade. Steve's got his Blue Moon with orange juice.
Oh, yeah. Blue Moon and orange juice.
And Cindy's got her bottle
Apple-
of wine.
Apple crisp.
A bottle of wine, right?
Yes.
Which is almost empty.
Oh, it will be.
Hey, Cindy, what do you say? What would you say to this? That next, or maybe Saturday night, if we do trivia, and
Yeah.
and if Steve wants to come back on, if he's available, I bring over that thing that Jason got me, for Christmas. That's like did you see that, Steve? Did you ever see that the thing that Jason got me? It's like a big container that holds like you make margaritas in it. It'll mix.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah. And I bring that to your house, and we make homemade margaritas for the trivia and cocktails. We might sample them on Goose Troop. Who knows?
Right.
Shall we get some chips and dip too?
But I'm not going to make them frozen though. Ooh, chips and dip.
You get some salsa or get some queso or something. You might as well.
Sure, I mean, I know it's your house, but Steve, you sure you don't want to come on over, man? We'll have a party over here. We're gonna have a party at Cindy's. Want to come on over? I know it's not my house, Cindy. You mind if I invite the guy?
We're gonna have to figure a way to get them frozen and unfrozen.
No, why do we have to have them frozen, Cindy? Come on, let's not have them frozen.
I'll try. I'll be a team player. I'll try. If I don't like him, I'm going back in there and putting some ice in it, make my own.
Oh, and just blend it up, you mean? Just like kind of
Yes.
blend it up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What is your favorite cocktail, by the way, guys? What cocktail is most for me? It's a margarita, an unfrozen margarita is probably my favorite cocktail of all time. I would say second is the UV blue and lemonade, Cindy, and then I would say the blue moon with orange juice. The blue moon with orange juice. It comes in third for me. What is your favorite cocktails, guys? Because this is Goose Trivia and cocktails. Oh, Irene says jalapeno margaritas. Jalapeno. Ooh, I never had those, Irene. I never had those. Oh, mimosas are terrific as well.
Oh yeah.
Bloody Marys. I never had a Bloody Mary, but that has like a lot of different liquors in it, right? It has a bunch of alcohol in it. Am I correct or no?
Bloody Marys, vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, it's vodka,
Vodka?
four
Yeah.
shots of sauce.
Oh, yeah. I never
And
had
whatever Bloody Mary makes you throw it in there if you come up with your own combination. Yeah. I
Bubba
like
says-
I like a mudslide.
Mm.
I like a
Ooh,
pina
yeah.
colada. I like a margarita.
Diane says she likes her margaritas frozen. They're better frozen. Bubba says he's not a fan of margaritas. What for trivia are going to at this rate? Well, thank you, Da. Thank you very much, sir. But it is only 7 o'clock, sir, Central Standard Time. So I
Oh.
don't think it's too late, right, guys? It's not too late.
No.
All righty. So DA's just giving me grief then. Well, thank you, sir.
What he does best.
Smoke with. What are you asking me? What's he asking me in there? What's the after the questions during Goose's show? And this, did he eat the edible or smoke with Bella? Okay, okay. Well, that's funny, Da. I found that funny. Okay, that one was funny.
I think you got part of it right, Da. He probably went out and had a smoke. That's what he was doing outside.
No, I didn't. No, I went to the bathroom
No?
and I grabbed.
Oh,
Can you see us? Is it too blurry or whatever?
what is it? Oh, Reese's.
Oh, this is
What? Okay, here's a trivia question. I'll get started, Da. Like you said, what movie did Reese's Pieces appear in? What
Oh, that's
80s
easy.
movie
You and I know that.
did Reese's Pieces first? I'll get going on the trivia questions with Da. What movie did the Reese's Pieces appear in a 1980s movie? That is the question. That is the question. Do you think anybody will get this right, or is it too easy, Steve?
well, we got 1, 2 already.
All right.
Two already. Three.
Three.
Okay, that's. I don't even know the answer, but
All right. Top
assuming
three,
it's right.
top three answers on the board are Vanna. And Steve, if you'll help me out with this,
Yep.
it looks like DA got the answer correct.
Yes.
It looks like Jason got the answer right. And
Yes.
then it looks like Irene got the answer right. How
Yep.
about on this one, because it's so easy, can we just give everyone the answer? Amanda got the answer right. Diane got the answer because it was such an easy question. Okay.
Forget everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Diane's
everybody that said it.
yeah,
Yeah.
because on this one's so easy. DA,
Okay, well,
Jason, Irene, Amanda, and Diane got the answer right. But from now on, Steve, you know what? What about this, Steve? What about we just do multiple choice, not multiple choice. What about we do multiple point questions and only multiple point questions? What would you say we just do that tonight, or should we stick to 1 point questions and maybe every now and then do a 2 or 3 pointer?
every now and then.
I would think every now and then, I would think that'd be easier for Cindy to keep track. Number one.
For Vanna, who's Cindy?
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
My
okay,
bad.
for Vanna.
You didn't change my name.
Oh, you think I'm touching that? You're nuts. You're crazy. You think I'm-
Jason, change my name.
Jason.
He knows how to do it. He changes teeth all the time.
yeah, please change your. There you go. He changed. it.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, DA. Multiple point questions. Okay.
Okay. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Let's do this trivia. All right, here we go. Here we go. In Georgia, it's illegal to eat what with the fork? In Georgia, it's illegal to eat what with the fork? You cannot eat this item, Steve Areno, with a fork in Georgia. Can you imagine the idiocy in who creates these laws? And why would you waste your time with this?
Yeah,
With
exactly.
so much things going on in the world, with the shootings and what have you, you waste your time with nonsense like this, making laws like this. All right. There is, all right. There is a correct answer in there. There's a correct answer.
Okay.
Bubba,
who's
the
got it?
correct answer is fried chicken. I don't know if I give Steve, should I give chicken as the answer?
Wow,
'Cause the
wow.
answer is fried chicken. So chicken would be correct. All right. In Georgia, it's illegal to eat what with a fork? Fried chicken. So if they just said chicken, is that correct?
Well, I'm almost thinking you probably have to because nobody
Okay.
else that got it
Okay.
other than DA.
All right. It looks to me like Bubba has the point, Vanna. Bubba gets the point, and DA gets the point. DA gets the point.
Okay.
And there's Michelle in there. Michelle's in there playing with
Yeah, that's my friend Michelle. I used to live with her. Hi,
Hey.
Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Michelle. How many times do you
Have
think
we-
she's heard that song, do you think? My bell.
Do we know any stories about Michelle?
What's up? What's up?
Do we know any stories about Michelle?
Yeah, lots of them, but
Okay.
they went for this show.
All right. Okay. All right. So it looked like okay.
Hey, Michelle,
Hey, Michelle.
welcome aboard.
Michelle. Is Michelle a single lady, Steve?
Yes, she is.
Hello, Michelle. How you doing, baby? No, I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm sorry. I try to make the co-host.
Irene wants to know if that's Penny's grandma.
No.
I like
No.
that.
Oh,
Oh no.
yeah, technically, yeah, it is really.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Was it her place got burned down?
yeah.
Fire? Oh my God. Oh my God.
This when we had the house fire in Granite City. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. In what is illegal for women to wear? What in the 19th century Florence? It was illegal. It was illegal for women to wear what in the 19th century Florence? What was it illegal for women to wear? Like some of these rules are just so ridiculous. I can't believe that we waste our time making these laws. What does it matter if you eat your fried chicken with a fork, sir? Can I ask? What does it really matter? All right. We've got some saying bras, we got some saying pants, two-piece bathing suits. I have not seen a correct answer in there. I have not. The correct answer is buttons. Buttons.
Buttons.
Buttons.
Huh.
Who claimed? Oh, I'm not going to say that. All right, hold on a minute. It is okay. In June, in Wyoming, again, these are just silly laws that have been made, is what we're doing trivia tonight. Silly laws that have been made that should not have been made. I mean, why are you wasting your time with these silly laws? In June in Wyoming, it is illegal to take a picture of what? In June in Wyoming, it is illegal to take a picture of what? And why, once again, why would you make this a law? I mean, it is ridiculous. In June in Wyoming, it is illegal to take a picture. A picture of what? Why would you do? Okay, Jason. Okay. Irene. Irene was actually the good one in that one, Steve.
Yeah.
Irene was actually the good one. I'm sorry, Diane. It is not tumbleweed. I am sorry, Irene. It's not elk or moose. And Jason, no, that is incorrect, sir. Amanda, no. I'm sorry, dear. But however, DA got the answer correct. It is rabbit. A rabbit.
Oh.
A rabbit. Yeah. You know, some of the, okay, does it matter, Steve? Does it affect anyone if you eat fried chicken with a fork?
Nope.
I mean, some people don't want their hands greasy, right? Which is
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
so, okay. And what harm are you doing to the animal or yourself or to others by taking a picture of it?
I wouldn't think any of it. According to DA, you're spooking the ghost of the jackalope or the best spirits of the jackalope if you take a picture of a rabbit.
What's a jackalope? Can I ask?
That's a rabbit that's got horns growing out of his head, like a deer.
You see what Michelle says in there?
Eat the damn rabbit.
Eat the damn rabbit. Yeah, no kidding. Fry that damn jackalope up. Hey, buddy. All right. Have you ever had rabbit meat?
Oh yeah, taste that chicken.
Does it? Is it pretty
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, it was okay.
It was. Is it tough?
It's been a long time.
Is it
I
tough?
don't remember it being tough.
I think deer.
Just
I think
wasn't, there
deer
wasn't a
meat.
lot to it. It was not a lot to it. The ones we got, they weren't very big.
Uh-huh.
So
He's singing the song, and then Goose got high. No, not high, buddy. Not high. All right. Oh, hold on. It just clicked off. I'm sorry. It just clicked off on me. I'm sorry, guys. It clicked off on me. I swear to you,
Oh
it
no.
just clicked off on me. No. I'm
you work with
sorry.
computers?
What's this?
You work with a computer? I'm just curious.
What kind of question is this? You see the nonsense I have to put up with, Steve? Don't I get enough grief from my siblings? You don't think Ray and my other siblings give you
I
enough?
don't think.
You guys need to add to that, you think? You think maybe more stress in my life is needed? Is that what you're saying to me?
It's a good question. Yes or no? That's all it was.
Yes, but it's the type of question that you're asking, Cindy. And let's be honest. Let's be honest. The type of question that you were asking. Okay. I know
I'm
thank you, Michelle.
challenged. I'll say I'm challenged when it comes to this stuff, but I'm getting smarter. But then they make new stuff, and then I'm behind.
What are you talking about? Zoom. What are you,
The technology, computers, phones, everything, tablets, laptops,
you're telling me. You're telling
TV,
me. Who are you
the car.
Look who you're talking to, okay? Look who
And Fred was making fun of me because I still have a regular card. You use a key, no fob.
Yeah.
I keep this one for another 20 years as long as it ran. I'm fine with it.
Okay. Oh, why is this? Like it just goes blank on me.
Steve, can you come up with a question that you might know an answer to?
No, I
See what
got
we
it.
can get on the chat room.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I
What's
apologize.
the smoke kind of weed? Or
I don't smoke weed. I'm just
trying to find you something to pass the time.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. All right. All right. Breaking Bad was one of the most. I'll switch it up. I'll do TV shows from 2000s. I'll switch it up. This one won't go away. I promise you that. Breaking Bad was one of because and then it went to I was trying to scroll up, or scroll down, whatever, and then it went to some, what shows like those little ads or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So I went to go scroll up on it, and then it popped up that ad, and then when I went to go press back, it went away. The whole trivia game went away. I was that's the one I had. All right, so then I had to reload it and reload the page. So, anyways, all right. How many seasons did the show Office run for? The show Office ran for how many seasons? And did you ever see that movie, Steve? Well, we talked about that, didn't we, on one time on trivia? I think we talked about that a few times. How many seasons did the show Office run for? How many seasons did the show Office run for? How many?
That's what I thought too.
Some are saying 6, some are saying 10, some are saying what are some saying? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and say
so far 6 and 10.
6 and 10. How many seasons did the show Office run for? The answer is 9. 9 seasons of The Office was ran.
Not a winner. Not a winner.
Not a winner. 11, Irene. Not a winner.
Nope.
I thought Irene would say 6 or 9. That's what I thought Irene was going to say. Coming to our screens in 2005, what was the name of the hugely successful comedy show starring Allison Hannigan Kobe Smulders and Josh Radnor as lead stars. What was the name of the TV show? Again, we're doing 2000 TV shows coming to our screens in 2005. What was the name of the hugely successful comedy show starring Allison Hannigan, Kobe Smulders, and Josh Radnor as lead stars? What is the name of that TV show? The name of the TV show. Do you know this one, Steve? Do you know this one, Vanna?
No, I don't believe
It even had Doogie Howser in it. It even had
Okay, now.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It
Yeah, I
even
know.
Doogie.
I know.
Yeah, okay. All right, we do have correct answers in there. Like I said, the top 3 answers on the board, Steve. If you top correct answers, if you always help me out, Steve, top 3 answers in the chat room. It looks like DA got the answer right. The answer is How I Met Your Mother, and it looks like Jason got the answer correct. Looks like Jason got the answer right as well. All right.
So we don't have a third one, just 2.
We do now. We're gonna go on because I think I gave him enough time, right, Steve? I gave him.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep going on because, like DA says, it's getting late in the evening for him. It's only 7:00 Central Standard Time. You know, he goes to bed early. What was the fictional name of the hospital the Scrubs stars worked in? What was the fictional name of the hospital the Scrubs stars worked in? What is the fictional name of the hospital the Scrubs stars worked in? Where did they work, Steve? What was the name of that hospital? That's what I'm looking for, Steve Reno and Vanna. That's what we're looking for. Do we have any answers? No answers? I'm going to say Sacred Heart is the answer. Sacred Heart. That's the name of the fictional hospital. All right, on to question 5. We're moving right along, DA. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, let's take a sip, Steve. Let's cheers this one, okay? We got no answer. You know what? We might not even have a winner tonight if no one gets these answers correct, right?
Possibly.
All right. What is the original home city of Larger Than Life Late Show presenter James Corden? What is the original home city of Larger Than Life Late Show presenter James Corden? Do you like that guy? Are you a fan of that guy, guys?
I like James Corden.
Oh, you like James Corden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of his at all.
That's when he goes in the car.
Those sing-along things that he does. Those
carpool karaoke.
Carpool karaoke with whatever he does. Yeah. What is the original home city of Larger Than Life Late Show presenter James Corden? All right, we got an answer correct. Moving on. Jason got the answer right. Jason and DA got the answer right. It's London. London is his home city. All right, on to question number 7. How many episodes of Game of Thrones graced our screens during the 2000s? How many episodes of Game of Thrones graced our screens during the 2000s? Look at him. Look at him pound that beer. Where's that OJ, buddy? Where's that OJ?
Yeah, take a little bit and a little bit and then swallow it.
Atta baby. All right. Some are saying 30. Jason's saying that the answer I would have thought Irene would have said. How many episodes of Game of Thrones were there during the 2000s? DA got the point. DA, 73 episodes. 73 episodes of Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Now, do you guys ever watch that show, Game of Thrones? That's a show I never watched.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen an episode of that show. You know what? To be honest, I don't think it just didn't appeal to me. To be honest, it didn't appeal to me. All right. Also, I don't know who that is. I'll move on. I'll ask it, but I don't know who that was. All right. What was Ashley Simpson caught doing live on Saturday Night Live in 2004? What was Ashley Simpson caught doing live on Saturday Night Live in 2004? What was she caught doing, Steve? It was Saturday Night Live, and she was caught doing something in 2004. Something she wasn't supposed to be doing, but she did. All right, top 3 answers on the board are: it is lip syncing. She was caught lip syncing. DA got the answer right. Vanna. Irene got the answer right.
Jason.
And Jason got the answer right. Thank you.
Want an update? You want an update?
If I could, Vanna.
DA has 6.
Wow.
Bubba left the game only has 1. Jason has 4. Amanda has 1. Diane has 1. And Irene has 2. And Michelle doesn't have any.
Oh, come on, Michelle. Michelle got the answer right. Michelle got the answer
It's
right.
after 3, though.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I think Michelle's kind of cute.
She's piggybacking.
She pulled a Milli Vanilli. She did do that. She did do that, Amanda. She did do that. What TV cast were on flight Oceanic 815 in 2004? Ray knows this one. What TV cast were on flight Oceanic 815? We're looking for the name of the TV show, Steve. It's the name of the TV show. What a TV cast were on flight Oceanic 815 in 2004? We're looking for the name of the TV show. The name of the TV show.
Ring a bell.
Top
Got
3
you.
answers on the board.
Yep.
The answer is the TV show is called Lost. It looks like Irene, Derek, and Jason got the point again. Michelle, come on, girl. You win this game, you get a date with me. I mean, come on, girl. Let's go at it. I mean, she's not going to play at all, right? She's going to leave the chat room.
I think she just left.
She probably just left. Oh my goodness! And Jason says, "I quit if you get if that's winning. If that's what you win, if you win this game, I'm quit." I don't blame you. I don't blame everyone in the chat room for leaving. If that's what you win, I'm sorry. That's cool.
We're trying to get our ratings up, Goose. Be careful.
I can't fight, but that's cheating. Okay. How many people tuned in to watch Joe Millionaire? How many people tuned in to watch Joe Millionaire? I can't believe this. There's this many people. Do you like Joe Millionaire? And who is Joe Millionaire? Can I ask?
I never watched any episodes.
Who is he, Steve? And what does he
It was
do?
a show, reality show.
But what does he do?
Isn't it you how to
Trying to
marry a
get a woman.
millionaire?
What's that?
He's a millionaire.
But what does he do?
Tries to get a woman.
That's all he does?
Yeah.
Oh. How many people tuned in to watch?
Is that the one where? What year was it?
Well, it doesn't say what year it is. I don't know. It doesn't say what
Okay.
year it is. All right, so we got answers of 2 million, a couple of them. All right, the answer is 40 million. No one gets that point.
Boy.
40 million people tuned in to watch Joe Millionaire. Steve,
Dang.
why can't we produce it? Why can't we have a show like that, Steve? Will you and I
No kidding.
do some silly nonsense? And
Yeah.
you and I have 40 million people watch us do that
Yeah.
nonsense.
I'll be more than happy to give women roses if 40 million people watch me.
Hey, I'll give Michelle roses. I mean, I'll get rejected. I don't care. You think that's the first time I'm going to get rejected? No. In all seriousness, at the end of the show, I'll say something. I know I tease everybody, but I am dating someone now, Steve. I am currently dating someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we spoke this morning, and she likes me. Said she likes me, and thought about me a lot. And I said, yeah, I think about you a lot. So, Steve, I think I'm dating someone.
Wait till she finds out about your addiction to MLB. Then it'll be over. You don't play that damn game and come see me? Fine.
I'm sick, though, honey. I'm sick. Right? Wasn't that one of the things I was talking about on the Goose Trip today? All right. Which seriously grumpy Englishman was the brains behind American Idol? Which seriously grumpy Englishman was the brains behind American Idol?
Oh, that's easy.
I know you know this. Which seriously grumpy Englishman was the brains behind American Idol? He's also the brains behind several shows of that nature, if I recall. Yep. That is correct. That is correct, Michelle. Michelle is on the board. Michelle is on the board. Diane is on the board. Irene and Jason is on the board.
You said 4 people.
I kind of like Michelle. I'm going to give her the point. Please quit giving me a hard time, Van. I like Michelle. I'm giving you the point. What's that?
Here you go. Here you go. It's his rules.
I like Diane. I like Irene, and I like Jason. I mean, I like Irene, Diane, Michelle. I like the ladies. I like the Cindys. You know, I like all the ladies. Don't you, Steve?
DA Jason, you guys got no chance.
No, you really don't. No cowbell for you. What was the name of the spin-off show that featured Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory?
Oh.
What was the name of the spin-off show that featured Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory? I shouldn't have said that, right? I should have just said what was the spin-off of The Big Bang Theory. Dang it. I'm sorry, guys. Not my type, Goose. Well, I get that answer a lot, Jason, not just from you, but not just from you. But anyways, all right. What was the name of the spinoff show that featured Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory? That is correct. That is correct.
Nope.
Jason gets the point. Irene gets the point. Diane gets the point, and Michelle gets the point. Good job. Da, sorry, you're way too late, sir.
You're the
Michelle-
wrong six.
Michelle
You're
and
the wrong
Diane didn't
six.
even
You're not
answer.
getting no point.
Was that Michelle and Diane didn't even answer that question? And I just wait over DA. No, DA gets the point too. DA won two. DA won two. He got the answer right, actually. He got the answer right, actually. I'm just kidding, DA.
The scores are not accurate now. It is.
All right, but can you read them to us anyway to pretend like we're playing the game fairly?
Irene has got 5. Diane's got 3. Amanda's 1. Jason is 7. Michelle 2. Da has 9, and Bubba 1.
Bubba. He gave me a point I didn't try. Well, Michelle, I'm giving you the point. Come on. All you got to do is look good, and I give you the point. Right, Steve? Right, Steve?
Yep.
Okay. The office's Andrew Cornell likes to ensure everyone knows he went to this university. The office's Andrew Cornell likes to ensure everyone knows he went to this university. What university did he go to? What university, Steve Areno, Vanna, did he go to? The office's Andrew Cornell likes to ensure everyone knows he went to this university. What university is it? We have correct answers. The correct answer goes to Irene and Jason, and in all seriousness, Michelle is the third one, right? Right, Steve? Michelle actually is the third one in that one. So do give her the point. I think that's Michelle's first real point, I think. First or second?
Second real point.
Second real point, Vanna. So if you give Michelle 2 points total, because that's really what she's got. I've been teasing all along. So Irene got the point, Jason got the point, and Michelle got the point. Cornell.
Okay.
I said the top 3, right?
I already gave her 3, so.
Oh, boy. So, all right. Well, I'm sorry about your luck, everyone else. I apologize. What is the name of Phoebe Buffay's twin in Friends? Ooh, this is a tough question. What is the name of Phoebe Buffay's twin in Friends?
Ooh.
You know who know this? You know who was a big time Friends fanatic? She really was Ray's wife, Deidre. She
really?
loved Friends, that show Friends. She loved it. I bet she would know the answer to this. What is the name of Phoebe Buffay's twin in Friends? What is her sister's name? What is her sister's name? All right, this one's a tough one. I won't lie to you. This one's tough. I'll read it one more time, and if we have no answer, then we'll move on. What is the name of Phoebe Buffay's twin in Friends? Her twin name is. You think Jason Googled that one? Ursula. Ursula is her name. Jason got the answer right. He was the only one that got the answer.
DA got it.
Oh, did DA got it too, or what?
Yeah, DA got it before
Yeah.
this.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, DA. I'm sorry. Thank you, Steve. DA got that one is right. Good job, DA. Good job, Jason. All right, give Jason and DA the point. Which Modern Family actor is a member of Mensa and has an IQ of 150, considered highly gifted? Wow. What? Which Modern Family actor is a member of Mensa and has an IQ of 150, considered highly gifted? Oh, wow. All right. I'll read it one more time, and then you think we'll move on, Steve, because this might be a little tough. Right? This one might be a little tough. Which Modern Family actor is a member of Mensa and has an IQ of 150, considered highly gifted? Highly gifted. Yeah, you're correct. That is absolutely correct, DA. Nolad, his name's Nolad, not Nolan. Gould. Yeah, you're exactly right. Nolad Gould, aka Luke Dunphy. You're exactly right. Right. That's it. That's a good question. Which critically acclaimed U.S. sitcom won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Comedy 5 years in a row? Which critically acclaimed U.S. sitcom won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Comedy 5 years in a row? This is a show I think everybody has either watched late at night You know, I seem to think people watch that show in reruns more than they have now. Oh, who else got that point, Steve? Who else got it? Who else got that last point? The Nolan Gould.
Michelle did.
Oh, Michelle got it, and who else? Da.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle and Da. Vanna. I'm sorry, Michelle and Da got the point. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, if you see that from now on, guys, could you let me know?
Wrote
Because
it down
Right.
right.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Which critically acclaimed U.S. sitcom was the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Comedy 5 years in a row? 5 years in a row. This is a show. Should I give a hint or should I just let the answers roll?
Yeah, you might want to give a hint because it got a lot of
shows.
different ones.
Okay. This show was primarily based around two brothers.
Ooh.
Which critically acclaimed U.S. sitcom won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Comedy 5 years in a row? It featured two brothers. Two brothers. And their
Oh,
dad.
I know.
And their
I
dad.
know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'll read it one more time and then I'll take the answers that we got. Which critically acclaimed U.S. sitcom won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Comedy 5 years in a row? It had two brothers and their dad. That's who were the players. Yes, that is correct. That is correct, Jason. That is correct,
Yep.
Derek. It is Frasier. Frasier. See, that's one of those shows that I don't know that I've watched during its run, Steve, but I watched all the reruns. Have you
Right.
noticed?
Yeah.
It's one of those shows where I don't think anybody's watched it during when it was on, and it was on for a while, right? That show.
Yeah, it was.
You know who was hot on that show, don't you, Steve? You know the lady that had like helped your dad, like the physical therapist for the.
Oh, yeah.
Daphne. Is that her name?
Daphne. Yeah, she was hot. She was British, wasn't she, Steve?
Yeah.
I think the actress was British. I think. Ray Romano wrote and starred in which Long Island-based sitcom? Everyone knows this, right, Steve? This is an easy one. This is a give me. Ray Romano wrote and starred in which Long Island-based sitcom? In Long Island. Ray Romano wrote.
Everybody
should know this, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows this with Ray Romano. Everybody knows Ray Romano. All right. I gave enough clues and I've given enough time. All right. Yes, Thomas is in there. Says everybody loves Raymond. He gets the question. He gets the answer right. Jason got the answer right, and it looks like the third one is who? It looks like Thomas, EA, and Jason, right? Steve is what I'm looking at.
Looks like it. Irene tried, but she had everybody snout Ray.
Everybody loves. Yeah.
That's not even close to love. Sorry, Irene.
Everyone lives Ray. All right, and she spelled the name wrong. All right, everyone loves Raymond is the answer. So Jason got the answer right, and Thomas got the answer right. And you played the game, and Da got the answer right.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Good job. Who played Will Truman in the multi-award-winning sitcom Will and Grace? Who was that actor's name? Who played Will Truman in the multi-award-winning sitcom Will and Grace? Did you guys ever see Will and Grace? Was Will and Grace in your watching view and your watching sites?
Oh yeah, I watched it.
So you know the answer to this, man. You know the answer. Who played Will Truman in the multi-award-winning sitcom Will and Grace? Yes. I'm going to give the answer to Thomas. I'm going to give the answer to DA. And that is absolutely correct. Eric McCormick and Jason got that answer correct. Eric, he said Eric something. So I don't know if I should give him that point. Steve, you're the producer of this show.
Wow, I don't know.
Do I give him that point, producer Steve? He said Eric something.
We'll go ahead and give it to you. Just say Eric something.
Okay. So it looks like Thomas got the point, Vanna. DA got the point, and then Jason. No, Matt Damon. Sorry, Michelle. Matt Damon is.
I couldn't give you that, Michelle. Sorry.
Sorry about that one. What does Jay Pritchett learn in Modern Family to impress his wife, Gloria? What does Jay Pritchett learn in Modern Family to impress his wife, Gloria? Oh, boy, Steve, what would you learn to impress Gloria? Oh, boy, what would you not learn for her?
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything that you wouldn't learn for her, Steve?
No.
Would you say she's one of the prettiest women, sexiest women? I'll say sexiest women on TV.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
sexiest women on
She
TV.
got a pretty good figure.
Oh man. You know what? Oh my God, she's a beautiful woman too. Yes, you're exactly right. Irene, top 3 answers on the board. If you'll read this one, Steve, because I don't want to seem like a jerk to the other 2 that didn't get it right, even though they got the answer right.
Irene, Spanish.
It's
Jason, Kluge, and DA.
I'm sorry, Thomas.
Thomas, you came in 4th, buddy, but good job.
Good job. You got the answer right, but we always take the top 3 answers, don't we, Steve? All right. Vanna, if you'll give us a rundown, if you could be so kind to give me, Steve, and everybody who's playing along the rundown of who's in the leaderboard, that'd be so kind.
DA has 16. Jason has 13. Michelle has 4. Thomas has 2. Irene has 7. Diane has 3. Amanda and Bubba 1.
Oh, wow.
I don't think
Well,
Amanda.
Bubba's gone now because he's watching wrestling.
Oh, is
yeah.
he? Watching wrestling.
Yeah.
What
He
was
couldn't miss.
Chandler Bing's job in the show Friends? What was Chandler Bing's job?
Oh,
What did he do? What in the show Friends? Chandler Bing. What was his job? What did Chandler Bing do?
oh.
What did he do? Chandler Bing. Chandler Bing from Friends had a job. What did he do?
Huh.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way because I don't think. Oh, Irene says analyst. That is absolutely correct, Irene. Absolutely correct. He worked in statistical analyst and data configuration.
Oh, now DA got that. He had to Google that.
Yeah.
He got that word for word.
So do you think we give him that point, producer Steve?
Oh, I don't know. We're going to have to because he got it right. Because Jason got it wrong. He said architect.
All right. So Irene and DA, he got that word for word. I think so. You're on the DA then. You're kind of on the DA.
Yeah. Because he's got that word for word. That's a Google one there.
Yeah.
You see what Jason said? You're an analyst.
All right, Jason.
Well, you know what? He is the producer. Are you going to deduct a point for that, or are you just going to let that slide, Steve? You going to deduct a point from him, or are you going to let it slide?
No, just leave it.
All right. For how many years did Malcolm in the Middle run? How many seasons did Malcolm in the Middle run? How many years did Malcolm in the Middle run? DA, is that enough time for you to Google that? For how many years did Malcolm in the Middle run? I'm going to go ahead and answer that question. Irene, sorry, my dears, 13 is not the answer. Irene, if you're saying leave off the 9, Irene, and I'll give you the point. Leave off the 9, and I'll give you the point. For how many years did Malcolm in the Middle run? 6 years. 6 years. We're cutting it off right there. And sorry, Michelle, 12 years is not the answer. Jason and Thomas. Jason and Thomas, 6 points. All righty. Irene off the 9 and got the 6. All right. But I don't know if did they say it? Did they write it after I said it though? After I said the answer?
I don't believe so. I don't think Jason and Thomas did. Irene did, of course.
Okay, so Jason Thomas. Does Irene get the point or no?
Wow, I don't know. She put in 3 different answers and finally got the third one after we said I don't think so. Sorry, Irene.
Sorry, Irene. Producer Steve has said no. Jason got the point. Thomas got the point. All right. What kind of firm does Dwight Schrute have in the office? I don't know if I'm saying his name right. What kind of firm does Dwight Schrute have in the office? From the TV show Office, what kind of firm does Dwight have in the office? It's funny. This is funny. What kind of farm does Dwight have from the office? Inside the office, actually. I don't know if anyone will get this right, but good Googling there. Good Googling so far. All right. I'm going to say Thomas got the answer right with beat. The answer is beat. Irene got the answer right, Vanna. And DA got the answer. Thank you, Steve. DA got the answer right as well.
Jason has it on there too.
Oh, yep. Jason does too. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jason's third one? Oh, yeah. Jason.
Yeah, he's first. He was first.
All right.
So tell me who. You got Jason, Derek, and then Thomas. Do you have Irene too?
Yeah, what the heck? I think they all got it. What the heck?
Jason,
All right, are you guys
Irene,
ready? You guys ready?
Thomas. Okay.
I'll ask one more question and we'll call it a day for Goose Trivia. We'll call it a day for Goose Trivia. All right. This is for people that listen to Goose Troop today, right? You must have listened to Goose Troop today in order to get this answer right. And I don't know if many people that are listening to us now listen to Goose Troop today. I don't know. All right. On today's Goose Troop, right before we do this trivia show, we had a show called Goose Troop, where the three of us each said what food item they were what suited their personalities or what represented more their personalities. What did Vanna and Steve say was their food? This is so funny. What did Vanna, Cindy, and Steve say was their food that represent them? What did Vanna and Steve both say their food that represented their personalities was? Do you remember what they were, Steve? Do you remember what
I know what mine was. I'm trying to remember that's what Cindy's was. So.
remember what Cindy said? Come on, you remember. Had ice cream on it, Steve?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, some are saying horseshoes, some are saying Chinese. I'll tell you what. Should we just go ahead and say it? Would you guys be more than generous to willing to say what you guys said on your Goose Troop today? Pie a la mode. Ray got that. That was for Cindy. Cindy said apple pie a la mode.
Yeah.
Was her that represented her. Now, if you get what Steve said, I already DA, that is so mean, sir. You're right, DA. DA right though?
That's the right answer.
Hey,
That's what he said.
Steve, is he right? Is DA right? Yeah,
he's right.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Shit on a shingle, which we found out was shit beef, but it was actually chipped beef, right?
Yeah, chipped, not shit.
Shit beef.
Steve, what are you doing?
Oh my
Are you
God.
trying to scratch your leg or something?
No, I dropped something.
What'd you drop?
An article.
Is it something? Okay.
We don't want to know.
That was
It sounds
actually
like no.
I got a lot of talent because I'm picking it up in the dark and I can't even see it.
Jason says that was actually me, not Ray, laughing out loud, but it's fine. He said, I'll give Ray the point, so it doesn't matter. All right, so Cindy, if you'll tell me Vanna, if you'll tell us who won the game, we will move on and call this day a wrap.
DA won with 18.
Holy cow, DA. Hey, DA, actually, as a matter of fact, what I have for you guys that I'm going to have Christina made up, right? Cindy, if you're sure, do you have that nearby, hon? Do you have any of that nearby, hon? Well, anyways, if not, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But I had I'm actually had Christina and Dan make up some tumblers and some T-shirts that I'm going to start giving away on Goose Trivia when I start my music. Remember I told you I had this music idea game, Steve? Let me tell you about that. Okay, when I start those types of games, and then I have like a Family Feud type of game, you know, a match game actually is what I have. So when I start those type of games, I'm gonna have prizes at the end of them, right? And some people will win Goose Trivia tumblers or Goose Trivia and Cocktails T-shirts. And I have Christina and Dan working on that now, and I paid them ahead of time, Steve. So when should I expect those returned to me? When should I? Because I paid ahead of time. So when?
What year is this?
2023.
So you won't get them until 2026.
Steve, let me ask you: did you pay in advance? You did, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
See, maybe
I paid
it's not to pay in advance.
There's a 2-year wait time.
There's a 2-year wait time. Okay, so would you recommend I don't pay any more? Any further?
I wouldn't pay any more until you start to see some products.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
If you keep dumping the money, they're just gonna. I don't know what they're going to spend it on, but it won't be products.
Okay, no. As a matter of fact, they did give us one.
The boot crew out there. I think that's what it is. New wing in the boot crew.
Is it probably? I don't know. And ever winning a tumbler, laughing out loud.
I have a tumbler, Michelle.
You do? But
Yeah.
you have a Goose Trivia and Cocktails tumbler?
Not a Goose Trivia one. I have a Smoke Signals.
Do you have a Goose Troop Trivia? Do you have a Goose
Oh,
Troop tumbler or
no.
t-shirt?
No.
Michelle, how would you like a Goose Troop or Goose Trivia and Cocktails t-shirt or tumbler? How about you, Irene? Would you guys like one? Would you like one? I have no tumblers. I have no.
You too.
You know what, Ray? You haven't won the game yet, so therefore, I can't
Yes,
give him a tumbler. Right? He's got to win the game.
got a tumbler.
Who did?
Ray's got a tumbler.
He
I'm
does.
pretty sure I've seen it, haven't you? Isn't he
Oh,
have
yeah.
one that's just
He got one that's this morning disaster. He's got this one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Master.
I got it one last year.
No,
You
actually,
know what? That's not from Christina. That's one when Bella's boyfriend bought somewhere else, right?
oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long am I planning on waiting for this merchandise then? Seriously, in all seriousness.
I would hope to be that she has Dan there that things will get moving along a little bit.
Might be off the air by then.
Oh my God, the show could have been ended. No, but they did give us a Goose Troop T-shirt and tumbler, right, Cindy? They did
Yes,
give
I
us
have
one of
one.
each of those, and I was, and then I gave those to you, 'cause, for being
Yeah.
such a great guest with me, not a guest, but a co-host with me. And Steve, I'd like to thank you once again, sir, for
No
joining me
problem.
on both of the shows today, on Goose Troop and on Goose Trivia and Cocktails. I hope that you had. Can I give mine to Steve? I want him to have something to be in during the. I'm like, huh.
Oh God.
What do I do with that guy? What do I do with that guy? Oh my God. Okay, guys, I thank you very much. I'm gonna let it go. Hey, Steve, can I send you a request to play MLB The Show in like 40 minutes?
Yes, you can.
Thank you, sir. Cindy, it's always a pleasure, my dear, seeing you and being able to speak with you and do the show. Steve, once again, Cindy and I both thank you for
No problem, guys. No problem.
helping us out.
Thanks,
And
Steve.
if Carl's unable to come on next week, will you join us again next
Yeah,
week?
just let me know. Yeah.
All right, will do, brother. I appreciate it. And everyone playing along with me today, I hope that you had fun. Michelle, I'm glad you were here today. You're a great guy, Goose. I never realized, but best of luck with your new date. Well, if things don't work out, Michelle, is there any chance with you? I'm just gonna say. I mean, I know Irene's married, Amanda's married, so is there any chance with you if things don't work out?
Michelle's not married.
Michelle's not.
No. She might live a little bit far away from you, but
How far does she live?
Quincy.
How far is Quincy?
Oh, what, about an hour and a half? 2 hours, maybe?
All right.
Over by Hannibal, Missouri.
All right. I've never been there. All right. Good experience for me, I guess. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Pleading the fifth. Pleading the fifth. Why does she have to plead the fifth?